Hello, everyone, and welcome to a bonus episode of Real Me and Colon, a movie podcast where you didn't really ask for it, but hey, I'm going to give it to you anyways. Usually, guys, I have my shows on Sundays, but usually I like to interject bonus episodes and do live commentary for you guys on award shows or whatever the fuck I come up with, and this is one of those times where, you know, we do an award show. So this is our third year doing this together, and Terence and I, we cover the Oscars live for you guys, the full 3.5 hours, depending on how long they run over, and we try to see if our guesses are correct, and we just kind of talk about each section as they go, and just kind of commentate on the whole ceremony. So, Terence, how are we doing on this fine Oscar night?
I'm doing good. Hopefully I can predict more wins than you can this week. So.
We're always in fierce competition. It's glorious.
We split down the middle right now this year. So like 1-1, I won one. So it's like I gotta win the rubber match.
Yeah. So basically, Terence wants to be in the lead for next year until I kick his ass, and we'll be at a tie again, and it'll just be anxiety all over the place. Anyways, so yeah, right now we're on the red carpet right now, and we have about 6 minutes. So if you're listening to this right now, you got about 6 minutes until it actually starts. But Terence, are you excited for this year? How does this compare to the past two that we've done, and which one's the favorite so far in terms of groups of movies?
Like I told you before, like I wasn't really impressed with these movies like of last year. Like I thought 2014, the last 5 years have been the best year of movies, but this year, where you got movies like La La Land, Moonlight, Hacksaw Ridge, it's a decent amount of good movies out there. So these picks, I think it could be a good year for it though.
Yeah, I agree. I think out of the 9 Best Picture nominees, I actually like all of them. It's not like like certain years where it's like, oh, that one was just okay. Why the hell is that in there? Like, I actually think these are all solid films at the very least, and then some of them do exceed others and whatnot. But Terence and I are actually we're going to be in a pitted battle once again this year, because I am in. I'm going to go for the underdog, and I'm going to primarily go for Moonlight in most of the categories, and Terence is going to go for La La Land. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens, because he's the Oracle. People tend to forget this. Last year, this fucking guy, he's like, hey, listen, Spotlight is probably going to win Best Picture. I'm like, dude, you're fucking crazy. And then the whole time he's just like, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. And then guess what? It fucking happens.
It did. But yeah, but think Silver Lining, you still won that year.
Yeah, but it was barely though. So it's not like a clean win. I want one of us to like kick each other's asses and get like 20 right, and the other one person get like 5 right. That would be awful. But yeah, I think for the most part, I was telling Terence this before we started recording. I'm actually fairly confident in most of my picks, so we'll definitely see. Terence, just real fast before it begins, is there any category, like what's the one category you think there might be a major upset in?
Major upset? Definitely Best Picture.
Yeah,
I don't think La La Land is a lock, even though I think it's the best movie of the year. Best Picture, and I think I can see Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor. That can be an upset, honestly. Because with Best Supporting Actor, I can see any one of those winning. Honestly, I feel like Michael Shannon is a lock, but Mahershala Ali can win. Lucas Hedges can win. Anybody. And then with Best Actor, it's a tight race. Casey Affleck and Denzel Washington, but I can see them canceling each other out, and Andrew Garfield can win. So those 2 categories, I can see being a major upset.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think the major upsets we're probably going to see are through the acting categories and possibly Best Picture. But for the most part, all the smaller categories are pretty much in a lock. And just like the last couple of years, Terence and I are not that knowledgeable in the short films and the short docs, so it's kind of like one of those things where we had to guess. So yeah, but please join along and comment as we go. And I know this is only audio instead of video, but hopefully it's better quality and stuff because we had to pick one. So yeah, Terrence, is there any other final things you would like to say before we begin the 89th annual Academy Awards?
I hope I win, and and I hope my favorite movies that I want to win. Like Hacksaw Ridge get something. Definitely, I'm looking forward to like even Michael Sand actually getting a best supporting actor, and hopefully Viola Davis, 90% chance she wins. I'm be very proud that she does. So hopefully that's a lot for her.
Yeah, I totally agree for that. My last final words. I hope Moonlight does some upsets in a couple of categories. I do know for sure it's got 2 in for a lock. It'll probably get Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Supporting Actor for Mahershala Ali. Did you see that? I just fucking nailed that pronunciation. So I totally I did it correct. So yeah, no, I'm just ready to begin this. Terrence, do you think we'll have good commercials like we did with the Super Bowl this year? Because for the Academy Awards, it's not as pricey as the Super Bowl, but it's I think it's like $2.5 million per 30-second spot. So do you think they might drop like a movie trailer or something while we're watching this?
I think so. I think it's not a movie we haven't seen already. Like I feel like you probably see a Wonder Woman trailer. We probably see like a Power Rangers trailer. Definitely Logan. Nothing. We probably get one movie that's probably far out in the summer. But other than that, I think you probably want to get a movie. You probably get a movie for like close to the release date. So probably like King Kong or Wonder Woman, something like that. Though, but nothing too far out.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think they might slap like a couple of like big blockbusters because this is not as big as the Super Bowl in terms of like watched, but it is. There's like 30+ million people that do watch it, and this is all around the country or the world. So this is definitely the marketing place to do it. Besides Super Bowl, because Super Bowl is primarily popular in America versus this is like more world. So, and now we're starting. Terrence, did you think that this would start out with a good old JT Justin Timberlake singing his Tony Award winning song "Can't Stop the Feeling"?
I mean, if you got Justin Timberlake nominated for best song, I say, well, why not? Why not? I mean, it's a showstopper. So
it's a catchy song. I didn't really care for the movie, but the song is catchy as shit. So I will give it that.
Hey, he got moves, dude. You got to admit that.
Dude, he's a good entertainer, and Terrence and I both grew up in the '90s, so we know about the whole NSYNC phase. Like it's, we grew up with that shit.
Dude, I still got friends still singing that song. It never fails. It never fails. People still singing. Shoot.
I mean, what a great way to kind of like start the ceremony. To like get everyone kind of moving for like a good 5 to 10 minutes, and then they get bored. So,
yeah.
But yeah. I'm actually really excited to see Kimmel do it because last year was pretty boring. Last year was who was last year? Terrence, was it Neil Patrick Harris? Or
yeah, I think it was. And he had this one ongoing joke about like who's going to win something, and it's
yeah.
It's like the joke went really over long.
Oh, it was bad. And I think, Terrence, the first one you and I did, it was Seth MacFarlane, right?
Yeah, it was Seth MacFarlane. Yeah.
That was a fun one.
Good job, yeah.
Why couldn't you get him for this one this year since, La La Land's a musical, he's in the musicals and shit, so makes no sense to me.
But I'll tell you, maybe next year, like, I don't know if you saw the Golden Globes, though, but Steve Carell or Kristen Wiig should, like, definitely co-host the Oscars. They were hilarious in the Golden Globes.
Oh, I totally agree with that. Like, as soon as they like came on screen, I was like, man, I miss these guys' chemistry. Like, they need to be in more stuff. And if we can't get them in a movie, like you said, get them for the Oscars. Shit.
Yeah, because they're hilarious, man.
Terrence, don't you forget about the good old chemistry of James Franco and Anne Hathaway.
You're breaking up on that chick. I didn't hear you.
I said James Franco and Anne Hathaway. Terrence, open up your ears.
I'm sorry. I'm half deaf, so yeah, I have problems with my hearing. My mother had me tested. There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh man, but yeah, that right there is that was just horrible. that when they did that.
Yeah, that was not a fun one. It's like they were trying to say the most recycled like pot humor around, but it didn't work.
But see, with them too, they're not like actual comedians. I mean, James Franco,
James Franco, yeah,
kind of, but he's more of like a supporting man when it comes to comedy or whatever. Like you got like Seth Rogen, maybe
true.
him, but him and Anne Hathaway, like yeah.
Yeah, that's a little iffy. I mean, hell, this opening number from JT is more entertaining than Anne Hathaway and James Franco for the whole show. So I mean,
There you go. So
do you think Jessica Biel really wants JT to be grinding all over Denzel and all these people like this?
hey, you know what? It's a loose business when it comes to
It's a loose business.
You know, it is. So it is. So you know what? I don't think she minds.
Well, you know what's actually really awkward is there you go. He's dancing with his wife now. But you know what was really awkward was they cut to Emma Stone, right? And there's Jackie Chan. They cut to Emma Stone, right? And she's got a new boyfriend now, and he's like twice as big as Andrew Garfield. So it's like the most intimidating thing in the world, and that must be really awkward for them since he's nominated as well. So, who else? They show Michael Shannon in the audience. And he looks badass because I just got done watching Nocturnal Animals again today for the third time. My God.
You know what I found ironic though?
What?
Like, they cut to Ryan Gosling. He's the only one like not really dancing, but yeah, he danced all throughout La La Land though.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he's danced out. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, he's just like, no, I'm not about that, fam.
They paid me my money, and I'm done. I'm done dancing. That's it.
All right, thank you for the opener, and let's do this. All right, Jimmy Kimmel, give us a good old fashioned monologue because I actually like you. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel. What a charming motherfucker. And JT just walks off. He's just like, I'm gone. Oh, wow. They work across the street.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Terence, we should have played a drinking game to see how many Donald Trump jokes they would make, and we get super hammered within the 5 minutes.
That was great. But you know I gotta work in the morning, so
Yeah, I do too. So we gotta be a little bit more, a little tamer tonight.
you know what? They wouldn't know. Why not?
They wouldn't know.
Why not?
Mel Gibson looks a whole lot better without that crazy terrorist beard.
Dude,
Dude, that beard was getting gnarly.
I don't know who got the worst beards, like him or James Harden from Houston Rockets. I mean, I hate people with beards. Like, if you're gonna have a beard, at least make it neat.
Well, I mean, have it like Kimmel, where it's like nice and trim.
Yeah, that's great. But yeah, his was like a old Western brawler like beard or whatever. It's like, dude, come on.
He looked like a lumberjack. Like, he literally looked like he was about to chop down a tree after his lunch break.
Yeah, I still have time on him.
Yeah, well, he's actually going to make more Matt Damon jokes, which is more appropriate, so.
I know Matt for a long time now. You know what? I know Matt for long. When I first met Matt, I was the fat one. And we've had problems. He's a selfish person. Those of you who work with him know that. But Matt did something very unselfish, and I want to commend him for it. For real, Matt, as you probably know, Coogan starred in Manchester by the Sea. He was the producer. It's nominated for 6 Oscars, including lead actor. And he couldn't take the lead actor part for himself, but he did. He gave that role to Casey Affleck, his childhood friend. He handed what turned out to be an Oscar-caliber role over to his friend and made a Chinese ponytail movie instead.
Taking a dig at the Great Wall, which is what he should do.
See, it's so easy to reach out to him. I want to say, maybe this is a popular thing to say, but I want to say thank you to President Trump. I mean, remember last year when it seemed like the Oscars were racist?
Got a good point.
That's how it's done. That's still so crazy to me that La La Land has the most nominations, tied with like Titanic and stuff.
Yeah, like I would think more so like Whiplash would have got that though, you know?
Yeah,
it's more deserving.
I can't believe that dude's like 33. He looks like he's 12.
He's so lucky.
Is the founder and CEO and also congratulations to Jeff. I also want you to know, Jeff, if you win tonight, you can expect your Oscars to arrive in 2 to 5 business days.
Stupid.
Possibly stolen by a Grubhub delivery event. Amazon produced Manchester by the Sea. That was a fun movie, wasn't it?
Fun movie. Okay.
You search for
Stupid. All right.
Why is he making digs at Moonlight? I don't get it. Yeah, exactly. Denzel Washington. Why is Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson sitting right behind him? It looks so weird. Isabelle Huppert for Elle, a movie I did not care for, but that performance I will agree with.
Okay. I had a chance to see it though, but I missed that one.
We didn't see Elle, but we absolutely loved it.
Stupid.
We don't discriminate against people because based on what countries they come from. We discriminate against them based on their age and weight. Garfield lost 40 pounds. Where is Andrew? And you can barely even see him. He got so big.
Which is crazy because he's already skinny.
Yeah.
It's an astonishing physical transformation that has been attempted since every actress in every role ever.
Viggo Mortensen, the one performance that happened during the summer and they somehow remembered it.
I mean, his performance was all right too. I mean, it wasn't like, nominated him for it.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I remember from Captain Fantastic is the dysfunctional family and his dick. It's true though. I mean,
great actors here in Hollywood. One in particular has stood the test of time for her many.
Halle Berry, what the hell's on your head? It looks.
Oh, that's so. Oh my
what is
God.
that?
Halle Berry, come on, man. Halle.
She literally killed like a badger and like put it on her head.
Dude, that's like I would not want to sit behind her tonight.
No.
Like edgy, like head moving backwards. Come on.
It doesn't even move. It's just like a bobblehead. Terrence, did you know that Meryl Streep is going to go buy McDonald's next week, get a Big Mac, and get an Oscar nomination the following week?
You know what? That would not surprise me. That would not surprise me.
It's going to be
Every time she wakes
role.
up, it's an Oscar nomination. Every time she wakes up, it's an Oscar nomination.
Mm-hmm. I would have taken Meryl Streep out and put someone else in, but, you know.
See, I can't even say anything about her performance, though, because I didn't even see that movie. Because that movie looked, whatever.
Yeah, it just kind of, it didn't really, kind of grab me. I was just like, okay.
Kind of interesting that Denzel and her sit next to each other. Like, I want to see them in a movie together.
Have they been in a movie together?
I don't think so.
That's interesting. Huh. You know what's really cool about Jimmy Kimmel doing this is that after when he's done with the Oscars, he literally just has to walk across the street to go to his studio.
That the President of the United States will tweet about in all caps during his 5 a.m. Bible tomorrow. And I think that's pretty darn excellent if you ask me. So let's get going. It's time for our first category tonight, supporting actors. It's what most actors parents.
All right, supporting actor. Terrence, who you got?
Michael Shannon.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I got Michael Shannon. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
I can see you going to Mashallah Ali, so.
Well, I'm definitely going that route. I will go Ali, and Terrence will be going Michael Shannon. Which, listen, I still can't believe at this very moment, sitting here thinking about it and just recently watched it, that Nocturnal is not nominated for more.
Mm-hmm.
That is just a wonderful film that not many people saw, and it didn't really do that well. And I hope people watch it when they see Michael Shannon's nomination and be like, oh, that I've never seen that one. And then you realize that he's amazing, spouting off great lines like, are you an owl, Lou? And also, Terrence, you remember the line at the very end where he's like, I have this, I'm not going to say what because I don't want to get into specifics because of spoilers, but like he's like, I have this thing, and he's like, well, that doesn't make any sense because you smoke. And he's like, well, that'd be the point.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
He has that dry sense of like humor.
Oh, it's amazing!
Funny.
It's amazing. All right, so Alicia Vikander for supporting actress last year for The Danish Girl is now going to read them off. Terrence, here we go. Who's going to be right?
All right, let's see.
Oh man, she looks like super red. It looked like she like baked under a sun like super fast and then like got out on stage.
She has been filming like Tomb Raider, so.
Oh, that is true. She might have gotten sunburned a little bit. Here we go, Mahershala Ali, baby. Oh, I thought they were gonna choose the beach scene.
Should choose the beach scene.
This is a good scene though.
He was so good in that though. Like, oh man.
He was very authentic, and like, yeah, he played a drug dealer, and a lot of people might look at that and be like, oh, what's so special about that? It's like, no, he actually played like a genuine person. It was not like this stereotype.
Dude, because I had drug dealers right in front of my building. They don't act like that. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
like I've seen drug dealers before. They do not act like that. This is a person that was kind of thrown into this, way of life to support his family. I mean, that's the way you gotta look at it. And then Hell or High Water, man, good old Jeff Bridges. Man, I love that one, man. That was a great theater experience. And then Lucas Hedges, man, I cannot believe he was nominated.
Dude, like I didn't think he was gonna get nominated though, but he was great in that, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely a standout, and like this movie's gonna launch his career, especially with the nomination. Like,
yeah,
he's gonna be solidified in Hollywood now, and
like even if he doesn't win, like to say Academy nominated Lucas Hedges, like,
yeah, I mean the fact that they did nominate him is very telling in terms of what they actually think about him. So, and then of course Dev Patel, who is in literally an hour of Lion, so he is supporting. A lot of people get that confused because he's on the poster. Him and the little kid do share screen time, so they are literally, I guess you could say co-lead, but supporting actor is fine. Looks like he brought his mother. That is very sweet. Michael Shannon. My God. Oh, my God. They chose the diner scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's talking about getting Ray.
Oh, my God. He's so good in that.
He's so good. Like, like I was just telling Terence, like, this conversation has one of the funniest lines at the very beginning of it, so. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here we go, Terence. First one.
Right. I don't know why my heart's pounding right now. I don't know.
See? There you go.
All right.
Now, just to let you guys know, I'm going to be on a 1-second delay because my feed is actually hitting me before Terence, and I don't want to give away my reaction, and I want Terence to be surprised. So if it looks like I'm stalling, that's why, because I want Terence to hear the result. So I don't be like, oh shit, and be like ruin his surprise. So all right, Terence.
I'm happy for him. No, I'm glad. I'm glad. If he didn't win, I mean, Mike didn't win. Like I would go. He was my second nomination up. So
yeah, no, he was very good in the movie, and I cannot wait to own Moonlight. It comes out on Blu-ray actually on Tuesday.
Yes. And that stuff looks extra gold. Wow.
Like, I think people tend to forget like how hard this guy has worked in the industry for so many years. And last year alone, he was in 2 Netflix shows. He was in 2 Oscar-nominated movies. He was in Hidden Figures as well. I mean, the guy worked his ass off last year, and he got the recognition. So I'm proud of him.
It's a nice suit he got on too.
I know, right? Dude, he looks like he's about to go to a poker game.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, he's rocking the that diamond handkerchief and the good old suit there. And then there's Barry Jenkins, who also looks like a kid. Jesus.
Yeah, dude, he looks like 32, but he can pass for like.
He's almost 40.
Damn.
Yeah, because he's like 38, I believe, or something like that.
Okay.
So Terence, he's got the same gene as you in terms of like baby face.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
He's got the baby face going on. I don't. The bigger I get, the older I'm gonna look.
Well, you know what? You gotta come to the East Coast. Makes you younger. You know, being in the hot sun.
That's true. That's true. Living in Texas does make me age faster because I do not like most of the people here. So. God, Michael Shannon, what a fucking beast.
But he's gonna get one sooner or later too. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Michael Shannon's going to win one eventually. Like, the guy's so talented that he's going to win one in the future for sure.
Man, I'm so proud. Like, he won, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you know what? Like, all 4 of these all 5 of them were actually warranted in their roles. Now we're on to our first commercial break. Just now, I don't mind spoiling that before Terence because it's a commercial break, but yeah, so supporting actor off to a great start so far. Like I was telling Terence, Moonlight has definitely got 2 in the bag. It's got a supporting actor, which it did, and then adapted screenplay. Now everything else is kind of up in the air at this point. I have no idea. I'm gonna go ahead and mute that. Yeah, no, that's great so far. So.
And Moonlight was one of those great movies. It was in my top 10 of this year. Like, maybe in top 12. If I didn't have, like, a documentary in it, it would have made it into my top 10. But it's still a great, great movie.
No, it really is. Like, I remember when I saw it in October, and Fervent Roze was there. And just after the movie, I was so kind of transfixed as to what I just saw. Like, I couldn't even move out of my seat. And I turned towards Joel, who's been on the podcast before, and I turned to him. I said, I just saw the best movie of the year. Nothing's going to top that. And when I saw it, I was convinced that nothing would top it. I will admit, Nocturnal Animals was extremely close because that was my second favorite of the year. So it was between those two, but I ultimately gave it to Moonlight just because the emotional impact was just a little bit more for me on Moonlight than Nocturnal.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you because like that Moonlight spoke to me.
Yeah, it speaks to everyone. Like it's a movie about people growing up and trying to fit in and trying to discover yourself, whether be fitting into society or your sexuality or whatever. It's a human story. That is what's so great about it.
Yeah, definitely agreed, man. I mean,
oof. Yeah, dude, it shakes me every single time I talk about it because I just start thinking about certain scenes and I'm just like, God damn it, it's such a great movie.
Yeah, man. Thinking about it, like more and more, like I liked it, but the more I think about it, it's like I love it even more though. Like that marks a great movie. Yeah, people can say, "Oh, it's an important movie," like you said last night, but you gotta say why is it an important movie? Like, what do you like about it? Like, the acting was great. This matter of fact, the story in itself, the way the script plays out, and over time, over a 3-act period, it's like it's something else. It's something else.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to look at it from all different aspects, like you said, like look at the filmmaking. It's masterful in pretty much every single category. Look at the fact that the main character is also a poor black gay man. When has that ever been on screen in a mainstream film? Never. And when you think about earlier this year with a film called Birth of a Nation, which the title to the original film was a racist piece of propaganda, and look how far we've come in terms of movies. That it kind of makes you it kind of makes your soul just happy to know that like we're making progress in this medium like that, and it was touching. So all right,
here you go.
We are back.
When your name is Mahershala, what do you name your kid? You can't go in like real simple. Mark? Oh, okay. All right, I approve. Jeff, did you bring your big pen?
Jimmy Kimmel's the type of guy to where if he was at a roast, he would totally just like straight face, dry delivery, like the jokes, and like he would not laugh. And like I don't know, maybe that makes it even funnier.
Even like medieval times, I'd like to ask you to leave the building right now, okay? We have no tolerance for fake news. Fake fans we love, but fake news, this is the fun part of the show. This is the part of the show when everyone still has hope before people start losing and you realize you take the rest of your moves for nothing. Our next presenters are very funny people. She spent most of last year dressed up like Hillary Clinton, and weirdly, so did he. Here to hand out the awards for costume, makeup, and hairstyling, Pete McKinnon and Jason Bateman.
All right. So it looks like we're going to do a couple of them. They're going to do costumes and makeup and hairstyling. All right. We'll see which one they're going to do first. And
it's the Oscars. It is the Oscars. How you doing? Are you nervous?
Yeah, that's a lot of people are doing a double second too. You get your kids. They do makeup.
Terence, real fast, who do you got for both of those categories?
Hair and makeup, Star Trek, and what was the other one?
Costume design.
Costume design, Jackie.
Yeah, I'm actually Terence and I both have the same one. So,
okay. So we both wrong. We both right.
I know, right? We're either gonna be in such victorious standings, or we're gonna like fall down to the ground. All right, so this is the makeup and hairstyling of the foreign film, which does apply some really interesting and unique old person makeup. Then we have Star Trek Beyond, which Idris Elba had some pretty good makeup. The extras, and of course the main chick, and then Suicide Squad is now an Oscar-nominated picture. That's lovely. But I mean, I will admit that the makeup and hairstyling, especially on Killer Croc, was pretty dope. So, all right. So, remember, I gotta do the delay because of Terrence.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was interesting. All
I
right,
can,
so,
you know what? I'm not mad at that. I can see winning too because like we talked about before, there's only like 2 or 3 characters in Star Trek that you can notice the makeup or that really stand out.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, like you said, Killer Croc, Harley Quinn, Joker, everybody else. So I can see it kind of winning.
This is amazing because Suicide Squad was one of my most hated movies from last year, and now it's an Oscar winner. That's crazy. Okay, so I got that one wrong. So I got 1 wrong. Terrence has got 2 wrong so far. So trust me, this is still a very close race. That's crazy. All right, Terrence, can you? I wonder what Twitter and Facebook is doing right now. I bet they're freaking the fuck out.
Well,
they are freaking.
Suicide Squad is an Oscar-nominated winning movie.
It won one.
Wow.
Dude, these guys look so happy. They're just like, we worked on Suicide Squad and we have an Oscar.
Yo, they are set for life, though.
Oh, I know. They're going to get so many jobs in their department. Like, this is incredible. That's good.
That is push them off. Dude, like, move.
Dude, he's like the kindest foreign person I've seen. All right. So costume design, Terrence and I both have Jackie, which I think is deservingly so because that movie was so well done in terms of production design, art direction, and costumes. Allied, no thank you. The costumes were fine. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I didn't see that movie.
I like the costume design if we're going to be talking about just this category. Florence Foster Jenkins did not see.
Likewise.
And then for La La Land, Emma Stone and her 4 dresses. Excuse me.
It seemed like great too. So.
Yeah, I know. I honestly think that Jackie's the only great qualifier for this. Everyone else is kind of like it's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's see. I gotta get 1 on the board.
Holy shit!
Wow, dude.
Fantastic Beasts. What the fuck?
Okay. All right.
Dude, she's won 500 Oscars for costumes, which I guess makes sense because she's the best. But still, because I know I've heard Colleen Atwood before, and I think she's done a lot of the kind of bigger blockbuster movies. So, well, that sucks.
But she seemed shocked that she won too, because she's walking up like, "What? I won?
Yeah,
yeah. It's shocking that you won too. It's okay."
Terrence, we're already doing semi poorly right now. This is incredible.
I'm glad I'm not a betting man right now because the long shots would be right at my door. Yeah, you're not coming out the house tonight.
Oh no. Terrence and I would we'd be homeless.
Yeah.
There's no way we'd be able to survive. That's crazy. I mean, I thought the costume design was good, but not Jackie good.
Mm.
But then again, I mean, they are in different eras. So, Fantastic Beasts played more into the 20s and the 10s and all that earlier era, and then of course Jackie was in the 60s. So, yeah, I know that's fucking nuts. And then Allied was 40s, so it looked like all these films actually had a different era. And then La La Land was more modern. Florence Foster Jenkins was, I think, in the 70s and 80s. So it is kind of interesting that. And now we're back to commercial. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this. Wow. So Terrence and I are doing semi poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. But I'm doing poorly, or we're both doing poorly. I'm not mad at the winners. It's not like a Mark Rylance type deal last. But
we got to bring up last year.
Yeah. No, but I'm actually kind of satisfied with the women so far. Like especially Mahershala Ali, though,
Yeah.
especially. So
Yeah, this is crazy, which means I mean it doesn't set up like the rest of the show, but it does show us that Terrence and I were pretty confident on our answers, but they're throwing curveballs at us. So I mean, I have no idea what the rest of the categories will be like now.
that like the way it's going now, it's I can see like a little like upset, like a big upset, and especially in like probably best picture.
Yeah, no, it seems like that's kind of the route they're going because most people, Graham Zima is listening right now, and he's 1 for 3 so far. So he's on my side. See, Graham is the same way. Like we all just got screwed over in these last two categories. So this wow,
Yeah.
I'm a little shocked. Not gonna lie. So I don't know. Terrence, do you think the structure of the show is kind of weird because they start out with like supporting actor and then they do all the middle the smaller stuff and then they go back to the acting? It's like what?
It's not straightforward. You know what I mean? It's very like conjumbled.
Yeah,
It's like you do acting, then boom, like technical stuff. It's like it should be. I feel like the acting should be like towards the last part of the show, and
yeah,
then other good stuff should like be at the beginning.
yeah. I totally agree. I mean, I think I know why they do it. It's kind of like to open up with a bigger one, like a bigger award, and be like, "Oh shit, we're starting out strong," and then we'll go to the smaller stuff, and then we'll get back to the bigger stuff. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because they're probably gonna. Because they usually do like the documentary shorts and the short film and all that stuff in the middle. So I'm assuming afterwards, maybe. Is that a category? Oh, they might do production design, or they might do maybe the sound categories. But we are back. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute it. That was a false flag. I just got fucking rickrolled. Thank you. So, all right. So basically, they just go back to two actors talking like, "We'll be back." Well, just fucking come back. You don't have to tell me. Like, so
it's like when I'm on the train. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Don't tell me you're closing doors. Just do it, all right? Because I'm ready to take the Come on. Come on.
Oh my god, Jesus. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna turn the fan on real quick because I'm sweating my balls off. All right. Okay, this is breaking news. Tomorrow at all Best Buys across the country, you will see a bunch of people that work for Warner Brothers to stick a Oscar-winning sticker on all the Suicide Squad copies, a Blu-ray, DVD. So look out for them. They are going to be all over the place. So, can you imagine if there was like they paid like operatives from different cities to like go to Best Buys and put the sticker on the movie?
Dude, I can imagine them doing that though, because like already DC has not the biggest. They have the biggest fan base, but they've been disappointing to most of them though. It's like, yeah, we got Oscar now. We got Oscar now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like because Batman v Superman, I think, won worst film at the Razzies, so that's interesting. All right, so we are back. Let's do this shiz nizzle. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel's talking about superhero films. Why? So it looks like we're introducing some best pictures. Looks like he's doing Hidden Figures.
And I'm pissed off at myself because like I missed that movie though. Like I said, it doesn't look too good. It's not gonna be nominated for the Oscars or whatever. And yeah, I was so confident of seeing all these movies, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna see all of them, but then Hidden Figures came out.
It's pretty good, Terrence, and like I've always been a huge fan of Taraji P. Henson and Octavia Spencer, so I was already set, ready to go, and then I liked the movie; it was really good. So like I wasn't surprised when it was nominated, and then Janelle Monáe was really good in the movie too.
She's very pretty too.
You know what, Terrence? I'm actually a Taraja person.
Okay.
I dig her kind of sassy sultriness, if you will. So
you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
I dig a woman that has got a little sass on her, so that's why I'm dating the woman I'm in a relationship right now.
All right.
But yeah, no, Hidden Figures was. I just found it really kind of inspiring because I saw with a really big crowd and like, you know, they're fighting two things in the movie: discrimination against race and gender. And so when you have these women, they're, you know, based on real life people, and they're trying to fight the odds of all this stuff. It's just kind of inspiring to watch, and they're bringing out the real life person, which is really kind of cool. Because they did a lot. They helped put the first person in orbit in the 60s.
It would do Renee.
Holy shit! They did a shot of Glenn Powell. Fucking Terrence, Glenn Powell, man. If you guys have never seen like the first season of Scream Queens, please treat yourself.
He's awesome.
He's so funny. He's so fucking funny.
And you know, like side note, he was in The Dark Knight Rises for a quick second.
He was, yeah.
Oh, older woman, she still looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean she's, like she doesn't even look like as old as she is. Like but yeah, that's kind of cool that they actually got to fly her out and stuff. Ooh, documentary feature, Terrence. We have OJ because that's what's gonna win. Terrence, you got OJ as well.
Yeah, I picked OJ. Even though I didn't see it, but I think a lot of people liked it so much. It has a good fan base, so I say I'm going with that.
It's so fucking good. Like, okay, when you think about a movie that tackles race, police brutality, celebrity culture, journalism, it's like everything into one. Like, it's amazing. It turns into like a thriller. It's like a drama. It's like one of the most captivating documentaries I've ever seen, and it's 8 hours long. So, guys, please, it's on Hulu right now. It's broken up into 3 parts. Please watch it. It is one of the best I have ever seen, and it's my pick, even though I do like 13th as well. I do want to see I Am Not Your Negro eventually, because I heard that one's really great too. So, Life Animated, I've heard good things, and Fire at Sea is about refugees. So, all right, here we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is. All right. Terrence, it's one of those things where it's like you realize how bad that could have gone to like make an 8-hour documentary on OJ. Like you could have royally fucked it up.
Yeah.
And like the fact that it just played so smoothly, and Terrence and I were talking to someone last night who knew the verdict and stuff, but didn't really know the whole story behind OJ, which means they got to kind of have everything unravel for them for the first time, which is amazing because it plays like a movie.
I mean, with this and then his TV show, like it was like an OJ type year. So.
Oh, I know. Like, well, and the reason why is because he's up for parole this year, and so I'll guarantee you these documentaries and the show is made to kind of show the public to, maybe push towards the guilt side, so maybe he's not gonna pass parole and stuff. Because when you watch OJ Made in America, or the show for that matter, you get so angry because you know that if this motherfucker truly did it, he is one of the most despicable human beings. Because those murder photos are gruesome and very disheartening. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, if you guys are more interested in hearing the documentary roundtable, Ezra is on there, as well as the guy with Life Animated, and they're really kind of interesting to talk to and whatnot. But I always tell people this: OJ was my favorite documentary from last year, but since I saw it this year in 2017, it does not count. So my favorite one from last year was actually Tower, the mass shooting one.
Yeah, and I like the Ivory game. Like I told you before, it's like it plays like an actual thriller. So you might can check that out. Definitely do.
Yeah. Terrence has been on the Ivory game train for a long time, and I've got it on my queue, so I'll definitely check it out.
Mel Gibson looks so scary though. Honestly, like he's like his ninth kid though. Like
it looks like someone's got a knife to his back right now.
Our next presenter is a former wrestler who's now the highest paid actor in the world, which really kind of puts this whole thing in perspective, doesn't it?
Oh, shit.
Formerly known as The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, man. Is he going to be singing some Moana right now, or are you going to wait until later?
I've been told that many very politically charged times, there's literally only one thing that can bring the entire planet together. Dwayne Johnson singing his song.
Oh, perfect.
Moana live in front of a billion people. So when the Oscars called me, I picked up that phone and I said,
Terrence, he's one of the only few people that can actually pull off a velvet suit.
yeah, and you tell him no, he'll kick your ass.
He'll headbutt you.
Yeah.
Speaking of The Rock, Terrence, did you see the documentary trailer for Rock in a Hard Place released last week?
No.
So Dwayne basically goes to like correctional facilities for the youth and tries to like straighten them up like through a boot camp or something, and it's pretty interesting. So it's from HBO Documentaries, and they make some good stuff. So
okay, I definitely be on the lookout for that though, because HBO does do some good documentaries.
Yeah. All right, so now we're Lin-Manuel Miranda is on stage doing his thing. Well, Terrence, I don't think I ever talked to you about. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this. Sorry, Terrence, I never talked to you about that. Did you like Moana?
Oh yeah, I love Moana. It is my second favorite anime movie of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. But I gave the slight edge to Kubo because, like, the story and everything, though. But Moana was a great movie. I like usually because people talk like I watch Collide movie talking when they hype things up. I usually don't particularly like what they hype up, especially like Star Wars Rogue One or whatever.
Yeah.
But when they hyped this one out, I said, all right, whatever. I saw it. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. To be honest with you, though, since it came out in November and it's damn near March, I actually don't remember it that much. Like, I remember, like, some scenes and whatnot, and I remember it being visually breathtaking and how the environments looked and how the animation just kind of flowed very smoothly. And the song was catchy, I'll give them that, but for the most part, I don't really remember it that much.
What you're saying about Moana is the same way I feel about Zootopia, though.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there you go. Shots fired because Terrence knows that I'm on the Zootopia train. So I get that because you can't be mad at Terrence or anyone else that says that because guess what? If you think about it, Zootopia almost came out a year ago because it came out last March. So you're looking at a film that is almost 365 days since release. A lot of people are not going to really remember it, especially if you didn't really care for it to begin with. That thing is gonna exit your brain within a month. So, I really liked it quite a bit. I've seen it 3 times now, and I just enjoy it, man. I enjoy the messages that they're kind of throwing out there for families and kids and whatnot, while still being entertaining for adults. So, I'm on the Zootopia train. If we're gonna jump to that category, I know Terrence is on the Kubo train, but the thing is, I like Laika as well. I like anything Laika does. I love Coraline, Paranorman, and the Box Trolls, and I really enjoyed Kubo quite a bit. Terrence, if you had to give me one and the rest were erased from history, which one out of the 4 would you keep from Leica so far?
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Since you know what, since it's fresh in my mind, I'm gonna go with Kubo. Kubo, I keep.
Okay, I would actually go with their first one. I'll go with Coraline. I really enjoy that one. It's like a very creepy movie that if Tim Burton actually directed, because it was directed from the guy that did Nightmare Before Christmas. Because Tim Burton did not do that movie. People tend to forget that Henry Selick did. Tim Burton produced it. So, yeah, I really enjoyed Coraline quite a bit, and I kind of love the kind of like alternate dimension it kind of plays with and whatnot. But dude, it's hard to choose because they're all so good.
And the stop motion animation, like that, just like I told you before, it just gets to me, Like that's my pet peeve.
And a lot of people tend to forget, like, that's a really hard art form to do because you have to do every single frame. And when you have 24 frames in a second, you got to create 24 different frames for 1 second of film. And that takes, you got lights, you have to move the camera, you have to move the clay figures. Like, there's a lot of things that, that you got to take into effect when those movies count. And we're to commercial, I'm going to mute again.
And that's a 90-minute movie, too, or close to it, or whatever. But it's like, think about that. You're talking about, like, 24 frames per second.
Yeah, per second.
You know how long it's going to take to get a 90-minute movie?
Yeah, I mean, that, because I'll guarantee you they probably spend per week, I want to say maybe 2 seconds of the film tops. Maybe a little bit more if they work in different on different sets and whatnot, but yeah, for the most part, that's actually an exaggeration. So I would say probably maybe 30 seconds a week, which is pretty outstanding because you have to keep in mind once they shoot it, they have to go into post-production, they have to do all the music, and they have to finish up the visual effects. Like it's such a time-consuming piece of art. Like I remember when, because I'm a huge fan of South Park, right? And their very first episode they did was stop motion. And I remember them talking like they had like all these different pieces of construction paper of different mouth movements and stuff, and that's how they would film it. And it's just it's such an incredibly hard art form to do inside the film medium. So yeah, I'm totally with you, man. Like I give props to anyone that wants to give a shot at that, because My Life as a Zucchini also was stop motion. So
No. But look, like the ones I did see, like Zootopia, Moana, Kubo and Two Strings, all those are decent movies. I'm not gonna hate on Zootopia. Zootopia was a good movie. It just fell off for me ever since I finished watching it. Like I still like it. I gave it like a decent grade of like 3.5 out of 5. But the Kubo and Moana, those are the movies that actually stuck out for me. They're like A or B for me. So. And I made like an extra effort to like watch animated movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Zootopia was up there. Like for a minute, it was like the best animated movie I'd seen that year until Kubo came out. So if it won, will I be upset? Slightly, because like you said, like I like movies with layers and themes, and the themes that it had in Zootopia were really good about racism, about like segregation and everything. So I like the themes they went for. So if it wins, I'm not mad at it too much, but I'm pulling for Kubo.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, nothing would make me more happier in the world than to see Kubo win, because Leica has been nominated every single time and they have yet to win, and they're not doing good in terms of box office, and so if they get a win here, this might boost up their studio, and we could possibly see more from them, because you're probably wondering, like, how do they fund everything? The owner of Leica, his dad, I believe, is like one of the owners of Nike, so his dad is actually funneling money into the studio, and that's how they're ended up making all these movies, even though they fail at the box office. All right, so we're back on the show. Why does Jimmy Kimmel's hair look grayer each time we come back from break?
Bet you he's doing it on purpose.
he's like doing this like physical gag with his hair and like spraying gray shit on there. All right, the president of the Academy. Yay!
That's one of the ones I hate. Like I just need him out all the time.
You don't like her?
No, like not no. This presentation, just like
Yeah.
you have to talk or whatever, but you know.
Yeah, it's like, come on, we're here for an award show. We get it. I appreciate all the effort you put in, but let's get on.
But you know what? Like I wouldn't mind it if it happened at the beginning of the ceremony instead of just like towards the middle of it. Because like I'm up, I'm amped or whatever. Now it's like driving a car and you just go to a stoplight.
No, I totally agree. It's like that would make sense, right? Like you open up your ceremony with the president of the Academy. Wow. Terence and I were actually talking about this last night. This whole ceremony, whether you like it or not and agree with it politically, this whole ceremony is gonna be a big fuck you to the government, and they have every right to be angry. So I mean, I knew this was gonna come. This is not surprising to me, but I understand that like some people don't really care for it, but it doesn't really bother me.
It's funny too because I was talking about it with somebody. It's like when Bush became president, like everybody was like big on him too much, but we never had this more about like outbreak when it came to Trump being president. Like we didn't have rights, we didn't have anything.
Yeah, and you gotta keep in mind like there's a reason why they're doing this. They're not just getting on stage and like, well, fuck the government. Like there is a reason why they're doing it. Because Terence is right. You have that platform. You could literally talk about anything, and yet you use that platform to try to speak your political mind, which is under free speech, and people tend to forget that. And so it's interesting. It's an interesting year because Terence is right. When Bush was in office, this did not happen this much.
Man.
Okay, once again, his hair is getting grayer. What the hell?
Yeah, popcorn too, but we don't have that. If you close your eyes and wish very hard, go ahead, close your eyes and wish. It's Hollywood.
What's that? Wow, someone spent days tying all those together.
It has like made like an army of people that had to do that. Like,
seriously, like someone's job was to do that. So if you guys are wondering,
like, I would love it.
Yeah, right. So basically, Jimmy just parachuted a bunch of candy down, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I mean, not as cool as Ellen ordering all those fucking pizzas.
Right.
All right, Sophia. Oh, that's her name. Yeah, Sophia Boutella, which is the chick that was in Star Trek with all the makeup and stuff. That's what the name was. I was trying to fucking remember it. So her and good old Captain America are going to present something. Terrence, get your fucking ballot ready.
All right.
Let's do it. All right, sound editing and sound mixing. Terrence, what do you got?
Sound editing, I got Sully, and sound mixing, I got La La Land.
For both of them, I'm gonna go with the war film. I'm gonna go with Hacksaw Ridge.
Here are the nominees for achievement in sound.
I hope Hacksaw Ridge wins for sound mixing.
Arrival.
Hey, in Deepwater Horizon, I was telling Terrence this last night. Don't just sleep on that movie. Like, that is a really well done movie in terms of how they kind of recreate that disaster with visuals and audio. All right, this is probably going to be the first La La Land sweep, like what Terrence said.
Yeah.
But I'm all for Hacksaw on both of them. So here's sound editing. I will hold for Terrence.
All right, please let it be Sully. Yeah, neither win.
Arrival.
Wow.
All right.
Hey, you know what? Arrival had some pretty good sound design.
All right. I'm not upset. But you know what? I'm kind of, like, even though I'm losing, my ballot sucks right now. But it's not that these Oscars are coming less and less predictable.
No, I think that's what we got to realize is you and I are doing very poorly on our ballots right now. However, it's throwing a bunch of surprises at us, which is amazing. I wonder if the foghorn underneath the aliens in that movie is what made him win.
Probably.
Okay, so for Terence sound mixing, you still have La La Land?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm still gonna hold out hope for the war film, but Terence,
you probably will win this one. Like my heart goes to Hacksaw Ridge, but my mind says La La Land. So
no, Terence, what's gonna happen is you're gonna win this one, and we're gonna be tied up with 2 correct and 3 wrong. So this is how it's gonna play out. Watch this, Terence is gonna get this. I fucked up, everyone.
It'd be ironic that like Rogue One on 13 hours wins.
Yeah, the with the whole story that happened today, with the guy being not eligible or whatever. La La Land hasn't won anything yet, which is pretty amazing, considering the fact that it was nominated for like a shit ton.
Yeah.
Now Rogue One for sound mixing, I agree with that.
Yeah, that and visual effects, I can see why it got nominated. So.
Yeah, exactly. And then of course 13 hours, with that whole thing today. Once again, it's just kind of awkward at this point. It's kind of cool. Michael Bay's got another Oscar nomination under his belt.
All right, let's see what we got here. You are
here we go.
I knew it.
Here we go.
Right. But I'm happy for it because that definitely deserved the win.
And I always tell people this, like, sound design and post-production sound work is one of the hardest jobs on a film set. And when you think about what they had to do, and this goes for every war film, you have to get feet running, you have to get grenades exploding, you have to get gunfire, you have to get dust flying, you have to get ruffling of the clothes and the clinking of the canteens. Like, there's a bunch of shit that has to go into to make it mix and sound good and not shitty.
I'm glad, like, I'm sucking at my ballots right now, but I'm not mad at the winners. Like, I'm happy that everybody's winning.
Yeah, there's really like no like terrible upset right now, and I've only got half of them right so far. I still feel stupid that we didn't pick Suicide Squad now because now we look dumb.
You know what? But I think a lot of people are in that same boat too. So
that's true, and I'm still shocked that Arrival got sound editing.
Well, that's probably going to be the only award he's going to get.
Yeah, unfortunately. If it had to be a close second to anything, it'd probably be best adapted screenplay. But we all know that Moonlight's going to get that, which it deservedly so gets it. But that would probably be that and Fences in that category are pretty like neck and neck behind Moonlight. So. But yeah, you're right, though. This will probably be the only win for it. So all the people that loved Arrival, which I was a fan of Arrival, now you have an Oscar win. Ooh, supporting actress is next, Terence.
All right.
It's our girl Viola. It's Viola.
I'm telling you, that's my favorite actress right now working. Like, ever since I've seen her, she's been in TV shows like Law and Order. Mm-hmm. I've seen it in The Help, everything. Yeah. Ever since I first saw it, like, I always loved her.
I'm totally with you, man. Like, she's such a presence on screen. And the thing is, like, she's going to win this, and I'm not going to feel bad if she does. It's just, I really want Naomi Harris to get this. It's just, that performance was just so grounded and so heartbreaking, and her transformation going between each story is so nicely progressed, and it doesn't feel rushed. It feels very natural and organic, and she's the only actor / actress that's in all 3 of the parts.
Yeah,
she is like the definition of a through line. She is the through line through the story. So, I mean, I want her to win. That is my pick, but I think Terrence and I we're gonna get this one. It's Viola for sure.
Yeah.
Not that I know of. But you get
And just another thing, I actually prefer Janelle Monáe instead of Octavia Spencer as the supporting role.
You're not the only person that said that, though. The people that I've seen, the people that told me that they said they like her better than Octavia Spencer.
Yeah, dude, she was really good. Like, there's one scene where I was like, yeah, she should be nominated. Like, that was the one scene that convinced me, and I thought she was really kind of well developed, better than Octavia, because Octavia only had a few scenes. Like, it felt like Janelle Monáe had a lot more, and she's kind of like really kind of confident and really kind of biting with her personality at the beginning of the movie, and then she starts to slowly kind of wither away because, you know, the racism and gender discrimination is just too much, and so she stands up for herself, and it's like it's just a great kind of reveal of her character, and just adds kind of those extra layers that you would want. So, but I mean, to be honest with you, I like all 5 of these choices. I really do. So, I mean, but yeah, good old Viola is gonna get it, and I forgot what the exact record is, but Terrence, correct me if I'm wrong, but she is the first African American female to be nominated 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's breaking new ground, and she's also going to get her first win tonight. So there you go. Terrence, would you say out of her 3 roles that she's been nominated in, i.e. The Help and Doubt, would you say that Fences is the best one she's been nominated for?
I haven't seen Doubt in a long time.
I haven't either.
And The Help, I can barely remember it, so just by default, I'm gonna say yeah.
Because it's the most current one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I actually really enjoyed her. And Terrence and I already know what clip they're going to show. They're going to show the snot scene. It's just, it's the best scene. It really is. It's not just because of the snot. It's actually her most pivotal scene in the entire movie. So, like, that's what they're going to show. All right, we are back. I'm going to unmute this. Graham, buddy, if you're listening, what are you rocking so far in the ballot? What is your standing? I'm 50% right, 50% incorrect so far.
Our next presenter is one of the stars of Hacksaw Ridge, which is nominated for Best Picture. It is the story of a conscientious objector who decides to work with Mel Gibson anyway.
Stupid. Okay.
Vince Vaughn. What's up, buddy?
He was kind of great in that movie, too.
Yeah, I really liked him as the drill sergeant.
I wish someone would inform me that Young Unshaken Salvini was hosting tonight. He's slender, but he sounds tremendous.
You know, I think Vince Vaughn is vastly underappreciated. Like, he's actually a dude that can deliver drama and comedy very, very well.
Yeah.
The special event honors select members of our community for lifetime achievement, exceptional contributions to the
All right, so he's talking about the
it's a true reverence.
Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Casting director Nick Schoolmaster, Dr. McCurdy and Frederick Wiseman.
Oh yeah, I forgot Jackie Chan was a part of that.
When I say amazing, I don't just mean as an entertainer.
Terrence, what was the last Jackie Chan movie you saw?
Ooh. I'll probably say Rush Hour 3.
Oh God, that was mine too.
Yeah. I remember seeing that movie in the theater.
I did too, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
The first 2 are fine, but the third one was just no.
Disclaimer note, that was my first time I went out drinking with friends by myself.
God.
I stayed the whole night out. So yeah, that was a memorable night. That's a memorable night. Yeah.
I mean, that's a terrible movie to kind of like your last big budgeted movie to like kind of leave off on.
Yeah.
He needs to do it because he's been doing those like shit like DVD straight to DVD movies. So,
dude, like I give him a lot of respect too, though, because like he does most of all his own stunts, or all his stunts practically.
yeah,
Like,
I mean he's getting up there in age too. Ooh, that's also a great question for you. What was the first one you remember seeing him in?
Oh, he was either Rumble in the Bronx or the first Rush Hour.
I forgot which one it was, but it was the one where it was like in the middle of the movie. It was like a weird Street Fighter satire scene. Like I forgot what it was. It was really cheesy, but that was the first one I remember seeing him in.
Okay. Like I had my friend. He loved Jackie Chan everywhere he went. So.
Yeah, I know, right? Like he's so likable on screen. Like he just kicks so much ass. Like I have the same kind of like respect for like him and like Tony Jaa and like Bruce Lee and Jet Li and all those guys that do most of their stunts and shit. It's so impressive. Excuse me. So we've done how many? 1, 2.
So what? You're 2 for 6. I'm like 1 for 6.
No, I'm actually 3 for 6. I'm 50.
Shut up, Chase. Chase, you just went along with what I'm saying.
Terrence, if you want to look at it from a grading standpoint, I still have an F. So.
And I got like an F plus right now. So.
F plus, yeah, exactly. We're both doing terrible. I really hope, like these bigger awards and stuff will really kind of help us in terms of the scale for the ratio, because I have no idea on some of the smaller ones they might surprise. Oh, fuck! So for production design, Fantastic Beasts is one of the nominees, and the fact that it just won for costumes, I have a feeling it might win for that too, which will piss me off because I chose Hail Caesar. God damn it! All right.
See, and I picked La La Land though, just because I thought it would sweep that nomination though. But like, I'm with you with Hail Caesar though. Like, my heart goes to Hail Caesar, but my mind goes to La La Land.
Exactly. Oh shit, Terrence, it's your favorite dude.
Get him off. Get him off. Get him off.
Terrence, he has to do the award. It's only just for this one.
No, I don't care. No.
I was so convinced that Tom Hardy was going to get it last year, and when they said Mark Rylance, I was like, the fuck? Like, that was the only movie I didn't see.
Oh, my God.
Terrence, can you do your impression of his role in Bridge of Spies?
That'll help. That's all he said. All he said. It'll help. And he gets an award. 3 words. It'll help. Come on.
That's so great.
Shoot, man. Oh my God! Like, mind you, Robert Redford was silent in like one of his movies, and like didn't even win an award for that. And yet he says 3 words, and like, screw him.
Yeah. Oh, they're not using the snot scene. Well, this scene's still pretty good though.
That was my first mistake. Not to make him leave some room for me. But
She is so good.
Terrence, I actually think that her and Denzel will win both the acting awards only because, like, they've been doing that play for years on Broadway and stuff. This is kind of like their honorary Oscar for all the work they put into it.
I can see that, yeah.
But this is Naomi Harris we're talking about. Look at this fucking performance, ladies and gentlemen.
Like that.
I keep on forgetting that she's not American too. So it's
yeah,
like,
she's British.
Yeah.
Yeah, her accent's really good. Man, dude, it was so heartbreaking to see her ask for drug money from her son. Jesus Christ. And, okay, I already knew they were going to do this scene because this is the only scene that she actually did acting in for the most part. Well, it's true though, because like for the most of the movie, like she was good, but like this was the one where I turned to Joel because we were both watching. I was like, this is the clip they're going to use.
Yeah, I'm with you too because like when I watched them, I struggled to find like why they nominated her in the first place.
Exactly.
So.
And then of course, so like I said earlier, as much as I like Octavia in the role, I would have preferred Janelle Monáe to be nominated instead of her, and I would have chosen the one scene, but I'm not going to spoil it because Terence has not seen it. This is such a weird scene to choose because it's not like Oscar worthy. I would have preferred her scene when she was confronting the white bitch that was like really like dogging on her. So, and then, oh yes, and of course they choose this scene.
It's like
it's the scene.
Yeah.
Look at the facial acting that Casey is doing. This is why he is nominated, folks. The only character in the movie to break her.
That's what you disagree on that.
Because he was emotionally shut off the entire movie, and Michelle Williams was the only person to break him. It's a great scene. All right, here's for our girl Viola.
All right, if she doesn't win, that'd be the major upset of the night. Now, if she wins and Mark Rylance gives it to her, like, I'm still gonna be upset too. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. So
there we go.
All right,
that was a lock.
Lock.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Which actually leads me to believe that Denzel will probably win for Fences as well.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I have Denzel as my pick.
You know, it's funny. I picked Casey Affleck for this one.
Hey, listen, Terrence, I'm on your side. I want Casey to win, but I just, with the SAG award, it threw a wrench in my ballot, so I was like, fuck, I'll go with Denzel.
Oh, man, that's a nice dress you got on, too.
Yeah, Viola's she's a good-looking lady. I mean, she's got it going on.
Yeah, I was watching, like, like late night TV show. My mom was watching with me too. She said, "Terence, she works out." And,
she does.
Yeah. Look at those necklines right there. Like,
well, it makes total sense because I think her husband was a former NFL player, so they kind of got like that, you know, support system for working out type of deal. But yeah, I totally agree with the award and stuff because the fact that her and Denzel did the play and then they did the movie and stuff, they put in so much work into this one specific like source material, and like these awards are pretty much warranted at this point because it's like they've worked so hard on these roles for this many like years and stuff, so that's why I think they'll give it to Denzel.
And to your point too, to that, like when you do those many performances in a row, like how many performances, and still gave a like an Oscar-worthy performance, and still dedicated performance, it's something. Because like when you do something over and over again, you don't get tired of doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, especially when you got a crying scene too, it's like, yeah, I did this before, I'm not gonna cry or whatever. Or how can I muster up the tears to actually do it again?
Yeah, exactly. It's like how many takes did Denzel do? Because he's not one of those one-and-done directors. He does a few, so it's like you have to cry, you have to do your shit, you have to clean up, you have to make sure your eyes aren't red, and you have to take a little break, and then you have to go again. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for putting two entities in the driving seat. August and God. And they say well. And to Dan.
And I know it kind of sucks that they're both individually married to different people, but I can actually see Viola Davis and Denzel Washington be an actual couple.
Mm.
Dude, and that's another reason why I like Viola. Like, just if you're watching her speech and watching her face, like, she just seems genuinely happy that she won. She doesn't seem fake. She doesn't seem artificial. Like, she genuinely seems like she's happy that she won. So, that's another reason why I like her. She's just, she's real.
Exactly.
My heart, you and Genesis, you teach me every day how to live.
It's pretty awesome because her husband's come to all these award shows for all these years. I remember I see him all the time, like standing next to her, and then it must be pretty cool to see your wife finally win. All right, so it looks like we are going to mute again. So right now I have 4 correct and 3 wrong. So what is it, 60% now? So still got a D. Still doing pretty bad. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute it. So Terrence, I actually am gonna stick with my decision from last night in terms of La La Land winning directing and Moonlight winning Best Picture.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's how they're gonna swing it.
You know what? I wouldn't like fight you against that. I can see that happen because just like last year. So
yeah,
what comes before?
Or it could go the opposite, and Barry Jenkins could get directing, and then La La Land will get picture. I have no idea which way they're gonna go yet, but it's gonna go one of those ways. There's no way that one film's gonna sweep both, because Moonlight and La La Land are so neck and neck right now that they're probably going to split the vote in those 2 categories. So, yeah, it'll be very interesting. Man, they've only done 7 so far. We've been recording for an hour and 30 minutes. Can we get a move on, please? Well, and then, of course, the tribute to all the actors and actresses that passed away will be like 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, rest in peace, Bill Paxton. He just passed away today, which kind of sucks because he is awesome. And a little fun fact, he actually, not only was from my state, he actually went to the same high school as me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Bill Paxton was from Texas, and he went to Aledo High School, which is pretty awesome. It's weird, but yeah. So, but yeah, it was kind of disheartening to hear that news and whatnot. But he, fantastic actor, fantastic director. We lost another good one, unfortunately.
Like him and Robin Williams are one of the 2 actors that I felt right there, because I watched him in so many different movies: Aliens, Titanic, Edge of Tomorrow, True Lies. Dude brought it every time.
Yeah.
Game over, man. 61 though. That's still kind of young.
Yeah, it was really weird because it said it was from complications of surgery. So I'm wondering what happened. I didn't read the full article because I don't like doing that. I just read the first paragraph of what caused it and just move on, because I don't want to get into all the specifics, because that's just I feel dirty when I read all that. So, but yeah, complications from surgery. That's it's kind of like a rare thing you hear nowadays in terms of people passing away from that stuff.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what I got right so far. It's only been 1.
Wait, you've only gotten 1 right so far?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Surprisingly, it's only 1. I'm looking at it
What? Wait,
yeah.
Wait, is it just Viola, right?
Viola, yeah. It's
well, you got OJ, right?
No, but you know what? Oh, yeah. You know what? Thank you. See? Thank you.
Dude, I was fixing to say because we both had the same one.
Okay, some things. Well, I might have more. Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right, good.
I got you, fam. I ain't gonna let you fall from the waist sides like that. I'm still gonna kick your ass though, because I'm still in the lead. But
yeah, you know what? Go ahead. I you may beat me already. I'm sorry. Unless you get you fall from grace really hard, and an act of God changes everything for you, you're gonna win. So,
well, what's working against me is that I only picked La La Land for 3 of them, so that's what's probably gonna kill me, because it'll probably sweep, and I'll be like, oh, okay.
But, I'm kind of thinking about changing my pick from Casey to Denzel. But the last time I did that, I got it wrong. So I'm gonna stick to my guns though.
Terrence, stick to your guns. That's what we've learned from the past ones. So, all right, we're back, and Jimmy Kimmel once again looks like Gandalf the Grey. I swear to God, man, it's getting darker every time.
Yeah.
Most every tourist who comes to Hollywood thinks they're going to see famous people when they get here. They go on these tours of the starring homes on the buses, and they're like, unless Gary Busey wanders out on the lawn in his underpants, they don't see anybody. And tonight, they are going to see quite a few people. What you're seeing here is a Hollywood Starline tour bus. There it is down in Hollywood. People riding the bus think they're on a regular tour. And one of the stops on the tourist exhibit, we told them they're coming into the building to see a special exhibit of Oscar dresses and gowns. And in a way, it's true. They will see dresses and gowns, but they will be on people. So,
are you fucking serious? Wow.
Wow.
So, like, these people are just gonna be bum rushed with cameras. Like, that's crazy.
Denzel, you're on stage elsewhere, right? We'll go to you. So that will be fun. But first, our theme for the show this year is inspiration.
Wow. Okay. He's basically treating the Academy or the awards show like his late night show, which is kind of cool.
So tonight, several of our most beloved actors will pay tribute to their most beloved actors, and we'll begin that spreading of love with a word from Charlize Theron.
Oh, The Apartment. I love that movie. Masterpiece.
I've actually never heard that one.
Oh, that's a great Billy Wilder movie with Jack Lemmon.
Okay.
Something about her in this film just really resonated with me. This vulnerability and strength that she had at the same time. She embodied a girl that I really related to. And you see things on yourself. I see a woman who's obviously going through this crisis. A lot of people have to like people anyway. It's raw and it's real and it's funny and it's life.
I miss Jack Lemmon though.
She makes this black and white film feel
interesting. All right. Looks like we're going to be presenting another award. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, you know what? I didn't know that was her. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's blew my mind.
That joke fell a little flat.
Everyone here, we know that it's all meant for the heart. I have to tell you, it's so wonderful to look up to a wonderful and talented and intelligent and independent who also has wonderful taste in deciding what inspires us. You're wonderful.
Ooh, best foreign film. Terrence, what do you got?
Tony Erdmann.
I actually think. Oh, I put The Salesman.
Okay.
But it's going to be between those two. So one of us will be correct, one of us will be incorrect.
I just guessed that one, so.
Ooh. That one looks awesome. That's beautiful. Man Called Uwe. Yeah, all these look really great.
Australia, Terence, directed by Bethany and Martin Butler. Tony Erdmann, directed by Maren. From Alone, The Salesman, directed by Oscar Faradi.
Yeah, Chase, you locking it down tonight. Locking it down.
Hey, listen, that was Terrence. You have to put into the factor that people are going to retaliate in the ceremony, and they're going to choose movies based on emotions sometimes, and I think this was one of those cases.
Okay.
Considering that the director was kind of shut out, so I mean I knew this was going to happen. Because if you guys don't remember the story, as soon as Trump's Muslim ban happened, the director of The Salesman couldn't come over here, and his film was already up in the nomination list at that point, so he was not allowed over here.
That's crazy, though.
So I knew that for this speech alone, they were going to choose this. Just so, like I said, it's going to be a lot of emotions voting instead of, actual voting. But, I mean, in its defense, I heard the movie was pretty good, so.
But like you said, too, I agree with you. All those movies that I've seen, like, clips from looks really good.
Yeah, Land of Mine, the Denmark one, that was beautiful. I don't know what fucking camera that was, but that was some good shit. And A Man Called Ove actually looks pretty interesting too, and that's from Sweden.
There's a movie I'm still trying to watch. That's a foreign film. It's like called The Tribe, and it's like it's a silent film because the actors and actresses are deaf in it. It's on Netflix. I still haven't seen it yet though, but it looks interesting.
Huh? I don't think I know what that one is.
It's called The Tribe. It's listed under something else though.
So since Dev Patel lost, is this like his consolation prize?
Yeah, I guess so. But that's a nice suit. That's a consolation.
It's a good suit.
It's what he lives for. Well, one thing is funded in the early days of the Syrian civil war. He was captured and killed by ISIS. He lost his life.
Oh, he's talking about the James Foley story.
In a time when journalists surrounded by brothers.
I'm surprised that wasn't nominated for documentary. Or, no, because it was a TV movie. Never mind.
Together, they have created a song from the film that speaks to all.
Oh, okay, so they're performing The Empty Chair, the song, one of the songs in the category from the James Foley story. That is the one where the journalist went to the Middle East and got beheaded on live television from ISIS, and that's what the movie is based on. That happened a couple of years ago. Very unfortunate indeed. Speaking of song, Terrence, are you still? Are you and I still on the same page from last night, City of Stars?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. But I can kind of see Moana winning it though.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I'm sticking to my guns with this one. It's gonna be still City of Stars.
Yeah, I mean it's either going to be the heavy favor is either going to be City of Stars or Audition. It's just the way it's going to go.
Yeah, pretty much. When you got like two songs from the same movie, odds on favorite one was going to win for that movie. So
yeah, I mean because you have a 40% chance of winning in general, so you have a better shot than anyone else.
Yeah. It's surprising right now, like La La Land has not won any awards yet. So
I know that's what's really interesting. It does have it does have a chance in production design, even though I picked Hail Caesar. It's definitely going to win original screenplay. Editing, I did put La La Land for editing, even though I don't want it to win. But Tom Cross, after seeing Whiplash, the guy is a national treasure.
Yeah.
And then directing, I got it. Cinematography, I got it, even though I don't want it. I want either Silence and Moonlight. And then actress. That's it. And we're going to commercial break again. Mute God damn, why are we going so slow? Come on.
Where's my pen? I tell you. Right now, I'm doing my prediction picks with a highlighter right now. So. A highlighter. Yeah.
I'm very I'm very lame because I just I check mark the boxes, and if I get it wrong, I do an X through the correct one and just put a giant X near the thing. So
I should start doing that. I do some hieroglyphics type drawings, like circle, check mark, squares. Like I went back to my other list from other years. Yeah, that's more easy. It's more easy. Look, I'll show you mine. Look, this how it looks like. All jumbled up like that. Look at that. I can't even understand. This is from like 2 years ago.
Terrence, what the hell is that?
I don't know. It's like I'm going back. I can't even understand what I wrote. I swear.
So for all you guys listening, like we're showing each other our ballots in terms of like how we mark our shit, and I thought mine was pretty barbaric, but Terrence has taken the cake on that one.
Yeah. You should see my homework that I used to do in school. So.
It's just like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
I can't understand what you're saying. It's like, yeah, neither do I. Here go my pen under my keyboard.
Man, right. I'm actually really shocked that we're an hour and a half into this and we've only done 8 of them.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe that they're gonna go probably over once again. So.
Always.
Yep. Because we're already almost hitting the 2-hour mark. We're halfway through the show, ladies and gentlemen, and they've only done 8. Like, I hate when they because Terrence knows I hate when they do that shit. When it's like towards the end and the credits are rolling, they go, best picture, spotlight. The producers get there. This was really great to work on while the credits are rolling. It's fucking awkward as hell, and it's like, why are you rushing? Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop doing so much.
Like, you should like cut down on like this lesser awards, like maybe like production design, all that good stuff, and then like save a lot of time for like the bigger awards.
Well, I mean, why don't they? What they should have done, like with costumes and makeup and hairstyling, lump production design in there. It's basically in the same category with like the artistic like art direction of the film. So that should have been in there. Just they need to do more. Do more shit, son. As much as I like doing this for you guys, it's like 3 hours is a long time to talk, right? And so we're already halfway through, and we've only done 8. Like, I feel like Terrence and I haven't even done anything.
No, I'm sitting here. It's like I want to like blow up and scream at something right now. But
we haven't done anything. It's like give us something, Academy. Let's do this, please. Oh man. Terrence, on a side note, can you believe it's almost March? That's fucking crazy.
Dude, it's too fast, man.
We're almost a third of the way through the year. Or no, a fourth, sorry. But it's still, that's crazy.
But, I'm kind of glad we are in March, even though it's going too fast, because now we get Logan, we get King Kong, we get...
That is true.
And Power Rangers. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care. Like, I grew up with Power Rangers. It kind of looks good. I'm not going to lie. I cried during the trailers. I teared up. Sorry.
Fucking
Sorry.
Power Rangers.
Yeah. Sorry.
Jesus, I want to see it, but I don't want to pay full price for it. So, but I will see it eventually.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy Kimmel, your hair is getting just as gray as an old man's nutsack. All right. All right, so they're bringing in the people from the bus. That's so cool. That's crazy. Dude.
Wow.
This is crazy. All right, animation. Are they doing short film or feature? Haley Steinfeld. I watched True Grit with my dad last week, and I quite like that remake.
Yeah, because that's a remake that's really better than the original.
Yeah, it's really good.
I just saw her in Edge of 17. She was good in that too.
See, I need to watch that. Everyone keeps praising that movie.
It's a good movie. Like Woody Harrelson's really underrated in that movie too.
See, I've heard that, dude. I gotta get on that shit. All right, so we're doing animated short film. I picked Borrowed Time, the one that's showing right now, because I fucking loved that one.
So what did I pick?
It's either gonna be that or Piper.
Yeah, I did Borrowed Time too.
Borrowed Time was so, but Piper's animation was so adorable and cute. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was a good one. That's a deep voice.
Oh fuck! I got another one wrong. Terrence, did you choose Piper?
Nope. Borrowed Time.
Damn it. Well, and I will give Piper this credit, is that when I first saw it, like, because it was in front of Moana, dude, that animation was so fucking photorealistic. It almost like my brain couldn't even comprehend it.
Honestly, we're only here because of the kind support and mentorship of many. I have to thank John.
I should have known that fucking Disney was going to win this. Why did I go against the grain?
You know what? I see why they won it, because they're not going to win it from Moana. So
yeah,
give me something. I suck this year, man. I swear.
Yeah, well, like it's like you said, like it's fun because they're throwing a bunch of curveballs at us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, especially in light of the great work of our fellow nominees. We're so deeply honored to take this away.
Like I wonder how much that statue weighs.
My family, friends,
Like
I think it weighs like
he's 12 pounds, maybe.
I was gonna say like 8, maybe. But I have no clue.
Stories are as entertaining and powerful as any found in films that feature flesh and blood actors.
And the characters are just as funny, complex, and inspiring.
The flesh and blood actors are migrant workers. We travel all over the world. We build families, we construct stories, we build life that cannot be divided. As a Mexican, as a Latin American, as a migrant worker, as a human being, I'm against any form of wall that wants to separate us.
Oh, animated feature. All right, this is it.
The nominees for Best
All
Animated.
right, so Terrence's pick is good old Laika, and my pick is good old Disney.
The reason why I say Kubo, because look, it's nominated in 2 different categories, so it has to win for at least one of them.
That's true. Huh? Well, this is the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Will Zootopia be the winner after a year of being released? Also, and if you guys have not seen The Red Turtle, I highly recommend it. I really enjoyed that one.
I came so close to seeing that movie, though.
It's so good.
Because I walked in to see Manchester by the Sea, and I saw an advertisement for it. It's like, I should have saw it.
Zootopia.
You know what? Chase, I knew it. Wow. Wow.
Another one right in the book. Zootopia is the winner.
What can I say?
So
Wow.
right now I have 5 correct and 4 wrong. So I've been at the like 50%, 60% the entire show. So basically I'm like doing half terribly. But Terrence, that's still impressive though, the fact that it came out almost a year ago and it won.
Very true. And the themes of it too works for it. So it's like, I get it.
Yeah.
And see what you were talking about too, how politics is now. I see why Zootopia isn't won that. So
I'm telling you, man, like most of these wins are going to be, some of them probably voted on their emotions and not actually seeing the movie, and that kind of sucks. But knowing that I have seen this movie, it's totally warranted of the win, because I actually saw all the animated movies besides the Zucchini one. So, I wanted personally the Red Turtle to win, but I know thinking like the Academy and stuff, they were probably going to go Zootopia. All right, who? What the fuck? Is that Jamie Dornan? Oh, it's Christian. Oh, it's 50 Shades of Grey. I was just like, who's that chick in the dress? Oh, it's Dakota Johnson. Oh, gee, people still go see those movies. Yay! Oh, production design. Terrence, are we still going to go with Hail Caesar?
I mean, my heart goes with Hail Caesar, but I'm predicting La La Land to win.
Okay.
But knowing this way it's going, you're probably going to win.
Okay, so which one did you actually mark down?
La La Land to win.
Okay, so I did Hail Caesar. It's probably not going to win. Terrence is actually probably going to get this one, so. Fantastic Beast. Now, since Fantastic Beast did win costume, it does have a good chance of winning. But man, that Hail Caesar design it's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would like my heart goes with that movie though, but like.
Will this be the first win for La La Land? Only time will tell. It sucks so much too because I hear the winners and I gotta wait for Terrence's reaction, so I have to sit here stone faced.
You'd be great at poker, Chase.
And the Oscar goes to La La Land.
Okay.
So there you go. Terrence has got a win on the board, and I have a lose.
So I'm thinking maybe at this point, La La Land probably win at least like 5, maybe, if that. I don't know how many we got left.
And I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay with the win, I guess. I guess I would prefer them to get it in this category than costumes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It doesn't deserve a costume, honestly.
No. So I am now half and half. I have 5 correct and 5 incorrect, so I'm at 50%. Terrence, what is your ratio?
3 out of how many categories am I so far?
Is that 10?
Yeah, 3 out of 10. Yeah, 10. 30%.
All right. See, I'm not that much higher. I'm only 50%. So
if this was baseball, I'll be great. You know, 3 out of 10, great. You know, at 300.
Thank you so much. From our very first meetings together.
All right, the first win for La La Land. All right, I'm gonna check the social medias and see what people are saying, because that's always fun, Terrence. Like when we in between the awards to see everyone either bitching or celebrating.
We shared your vision with such joy, energy, and precision that we couldn't help but have captured it. Thank you for your.
I don't see any. No one's being fun on social media. Everyone's just kind of tame. What the hell?
Because I think, honestly, the people that are winning, like I said before, deserve to win. Like, it wasn't like a major upset.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so they're bringing in the people from the tour. Yes.
I guess they can't hear us. I think they're about to walk into an exhibit. We have them on the screen. Let's put them up on the screen.
This is hilarious. Jesus, dude, I don't even know what to fucking do if I was in that situation.
Stupid. Wow.
3, 2, 1.
These people look so confused. Dude, I'd be freaking out too. Dude, that one chick is just like, oh my god.
Wow.
Terrence.
That one guy's like, yeah, okay.
Dude, this Gary guy is just like, dude, let me get a picture, please.
That last guy in the back's like, yeah, whatever.
Dude, this Gary guy is like, he's the leader of the group. Oh my God, Terrence, if you were in Gary's situation, like, how would you react?
I would probably do the same thing, but be like, yeah, I would do the same thing. But I would get I would get selfies with them too.
Okay, so I totally misspoke earlier. That is not Emma Stone's new boyfriend. That is her brother. So I apologize for the incest joke I made 2 hours earlier. I did not know that.
I think you're here with Terence. Oh, really? When are you getting married? Who's your favorite actor?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Dude, Denzel, you gotta go give her a hug, buddy. Go give her a hug. Yeah. Dude, look at that. You're
If that
taking a
was my
picture with
mom,
Denzel.
She would have died. Yo! That's perfect.
Dude, what a great fucking gift.
Oh, that's great. That was great.
Terrence, this is crazy, man. Like, this is one of those experiences they're never gonna forget.
Dude.
Dad, this is
Wow.
we're living vicariously through Gary right now. Like, this is insane.
That is something. Look at Shelly though. Shelly's like awestruck.
I know, right?
And Gary's like kissing every single woman that's there. Like
He's loving it, man. He's enjoying it. Dude, this guy is losing it.
wow.
Holy shit.
Dad, I would love to be there. No, honestly. He touched the oxer.
Dude, he's taking a picture with Ollie. Look at that.
That's cool though.
I'm actually like genuinely happy for all these people. Like
Yeah.
they look like they're having just so much fun.
Oh man, look at that. That's wow.
Man, that's like one of those experiences that it's one of those ones you can't top.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have to be there in that situation to experience like the full force of like seeing all these fucking people.
Like, I've met a couple of actors in my lifetime, but to walk through a row of actors that you like, wow.
Yeah, admire like it. Because
Yeah.
you're right. Like I've met a couple of them too, but like nothing like this. Like. Dude, he just gave Mahershala Ali a fist bump. Like, dude.
Solid, man.
Oh, these fucking people, man. Oh, man. Dude, fucking A. Terrence and I lived through those people.
Yeah. Dude, like, talking about being starstruck to like the 10th degree, like, honestly.
Dude, because I know that, like, all right, it's commercial break. So, Terrence, you would have lost your shit over Denzel.
Oh, yeah.
I probably would have lost my shit probably over Denzel as well, and then like maybe Gosling, and then Damon and Affleck that were there as well. So I mean, it was, and Meryl Streep, like it's like she's a legend. So it's like, holy fuck.
Like, I would have lost mine for like Jennifer Aniston. Like, oh my goodness, like everyone that was there, Denzel, Meryl, like Matt, like.
Yeah, I would have actually looked towards Jennifer Aniston's direction. I would have been like, can I give Justin a handshake? Like I love Justin Theroux so much. It's like, I actually love your husband more than you.
And it's like, if I would saw Andrew Garfield too, like.
Oh no, right? He was in the front row as well, and Emma Stone, like.
I would
Dude,
die.
oh my god. What a
That's
great
something.
experience.
Yeah.
Ah, god damn it, Terrence. Well, I wish we were a part of that. That would have been cool.
Yeah. Man, like I just like me and you have met actors before. It's like I'm so nervous even just like saying hello to them and walking and say, "Can I get a picture, please?" It's like, but to actually shake their hands like a roll of stars that you like admire and respect. That is like you can't after that you cannot top that.
Yeah, I mean, because like they started with Nicole Kidman, and even that is like an accomplishment. You're like, okay, it's like, and then we move up to Meryl Streep, then Denzel, Gosling. It's like, Jesus, like how many people am I gonna fucking meet in one walk?
Dude, you can die a happy person at that moment.
Oh, you could.
Yeah.
Like, what that couple, Gary and his fiance, they're gonna brag so much at their wedding,
yeah.
it's gonna be ridiculous.
Dude, they're gonna use that video at the opening ceremony. Like, yeah, we don't need a pastor or whatever. Just got Denzel. They do it. They do it.
You know that they're gonna blow up the Denzel picture and put that in their wedding. Like that is what's gonna go
Dude,
down.
if that was my mom, she would have fainted. She would have fainted. Like she would have died. Like, cause she loves Denzel and she loves Robert Downey Jr. So it's like,
Yeah, dude,
a happy woman.
that was probably one of the coolest things they've done so far in terms of just like modern Academy Awards. Even if they were actors, just you couldn't fake their reactions. Like they looked so just happy to be there. Fucking A, man. Oh, shit. Well, that was really exciting. All right, let's move on. Yeah, because they still have to do both of the La La Land songs before we get to the song category, and then I'm assuming at some point we're gonna have to get the documentary shorts out of the way and the other short film out of the way. Yeah, or I don't know. They might move on to editing or screenplay. That usually at this point they might throw another big one our way.
Yeah, I can probably see like screenplay coming up.
Yeah,
one of the two.
Which I mean, Terrence and I are not going to change our opinions. Like we know that La La Land will probably do original and Moonlight will probably do adapted.
Yep.
Which is fine by me. Even though I don't think La La Land should be in the original category, I know it's going to win.
Honestly, I would like, it will win. I would like to see probably, Lobster was original or whatever, but like, underdog wise, I'd probably like to see 20th Century Woman be in there. Because I thought that movie was like really, had a lot of layers to it. It had a lot of, honestly spoke to me. Honestly, so I would like to see that probably get something.
I mean, you liked it that much? Like, I thought it was like a solid movie, but I mean, would you consider it like top 10 material?
Yeah, for me, it was in my top 5 of last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I couldn't put it up there.
I feel you.
But it was my first Mike Mills movie I ever saw, and
really?
I liked it. So I mean, I want to go back and watch like the beginners and stuff.
Yeah, it's same here. I haven't seen the beginners of anything, so. Ironically, that was like the last movie I saw of 2016. So
interesting. All right, we are back. Now we're doing a montage of movies around the world, and we're 2 hours in, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep that in mind. We have an hour left in the program, and we still have a shit ton to get through. Terrence, if you had to pinpoint your favorite country outside of the U.S. to deliver films, what is your favorite type of a foreign film?
Ooh. For some reason, I want to go French.
Me too. I love French films.
Yeah. Something about that. It seems so romantic and genuine about it, and like heartfelt. That makes you love it more.
Terrence, are you a sap like me?
You know what?
It sounds like it.
I kind of am certain things. Certain movies get to me a lot. So
Perfect. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, I love romance films when they're done right, and I think French films they're the experts at romance films and whatnot. And some of my favorite films I've seen from France, and I really enjoy it. And then of course, I'm really starting into anime a lot more, and I saw a bunch of Studio Ghibli movies for the first time this month. So I really like Japanese cinema and kung fu, gung fu, martial arts. All that jujitsu. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm into it all. But yeah, I'm totally with you. French is probably my favorite.
I still gotta get into more like foreign films too. So
yeah, me too. I feel like I've been lacking a little bit. It is pretty interesting to see all these like foreign filmmakers say what their favorite film is from America.
Ironic.
I've always been really curious about that, like just asking someone from a different country, like what is their favorite American movie, and like I want them to like ask me the same question about their country and stuff. I think it'd be very interesting to hear our answers.
Yeah, because like with them, like I think they not to say we don't appreciate movies though, but it's like when you ask an American, what's your favorite movie? It's like it's typical, make Pulp Fiction, Die Hard, Back to the Future, whatever. But you go to ask somebody in a foreign country, it's not going to be a typical movie that we normally watch, or normally it's going to be something not far fetched, but out of the ordinary.
You're right. It's not going to be like a traditional movie that most Americans might say. I mean, hell, it might even be like an obscure blockbuster that we don't even know about, like. Because over like in China, for instance, they really love the Transformers movies.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's like, visual effects.
Okay, I got
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if Kubo wins, I'd be happy.
That would be a major upset in a good way, but it'd be a major upset if it trumped all those big blockbuster films. But man, Deepwater Horizon, everyone just sleeps on that movie. Like it's so well done.
It is.
And then Doctor Strange, I purchased the Steelbook for Tuesday. I cannot wait to watch that again.
I didn't even see that movie though.
Dude, it's a pretty solid entry into the MCU.
Okay.
For the Jungle Book, Christopher Walken playing the orangutan was hilarious. A Mowgli, I can't even do it. But he's a Mowgli. Don't eat my bananas. I can't even do it. Christopher Walken. It's fucking terrible.
But I can see Star Wars winning this one too, though, because what they did with that particular character is really decent.
True. Which would have been really funny if.
Okay.
Which would have been really fun. I almost spoiled it for Terence, but that's why I stopped myself. So I was gonna say like it would have been really funny if Rogue One did win because both of those actors are in Rogue One. So. All right, Jungle Book, totally deserving.
Yeah.
Totally deserving. Terence, did you see when the Jungle Book came out? Did you see it in 3D or 2D?
2D. 2D.
Interesting. I think I saw it in 3D, and it had some pretty decent 3D. I really liked it.
Okay. Because I'm not really a big 3D type person as is.
Yeah.
So, like, when I see a movie that deserves to be like a space adventure type feel, then I'll do it. But
yeah, I'm with you. I only do it for certain movies, like either superhero films or well done animated films. Like I usually don't like live action 3D that much unless it's shot in 3D, because I hate post conversion 3D. But for the Jungle Book, I think it added like that extra kind of like depth that Avatar kind of added when it was filmed in like jungle heavy areas and whatnot. I don't know. I appreciated the 3D for the Jungle Book. It kind of elevated the visual effects a little bit.
I got you.
All right, visual effects is in the bag, and Terrence and I both got that right. What do we got next?
I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be cinematography, maybe.
Possibly. See, and you guys wonder why I like Seth Rogen a lot. One of his favorite movies is Back to the Future. I mean, come on.
Dude, my ringtone. Anytime somebody texts me, it says "Great Scott."
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it does. Yep.
That's
Great
awesome.
Scott.
Yeah, I mean, the person that actually drew me on to Back to the Future was my dad, because my dad fucking loves the first one so much, and so he got me into it. And I'm actually one of the few people on Earth that actually like the sequel more. I don't know. There's just something about the sequel. I love the whole almanac storyline. I love the older Donald Trump version of Biff. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoy that more than the first one, and I love how they cross the timelines. From the first one.
That one's really good though. Really,
Yeah.
Oh, I got DeLorean there.
Dude, that's pretty cool. Seth Rogen got to be in a DeLorean with Michael J. Fox. Did you ever think when he was little that he would think that he'd do this?
Oh my god, that's
Dude, and he's wearing the fucking the futuristic sneakers.
Dude, that's awesome.
Dude, Seth Rogen's my boy. I'm telling you guys, he's one of the best.
I love that, man. Back to the Future, man. If anybody says anything bad about Back to the Future, they need to die.
Back to the Future 3 is a very interesting one.
It's not as good. It's like okay, solid, but not like great as the first two.
Yeah, I totally agree. The first two are definitely where it's at. And that's why Sing Street was so cool, because they had like a little Back to the Future flair with the gym scene.
Yeah. Did you see the anniversary? Like they play all three movies in the theater on October 21st.
Oh no! I missed that.
Oh, dude, it was awesome though.
Did you watch them?
Yeah, I went straight to the movie theater, and Aziz Ansari was in my theater too.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Dude, he was. So I think he stayed for the first two movies too.
Nice. Oh, this is film editing. Terrence, what you got?
Film editing, I got. Ooh, you know what? I left that one blank, but you know what? I'm gonna go with. Hell, I'm gonna go with La La Land.
All right, so we're gonna have the same pick. Listen, I'm telling you guys this: if you were ever wanted to be an editor and you went to film school, when I went to film school, I primarily didn't want to do post-production. But when you watch Whiplash, you want to become an editor because it's so goddamn perfect. And La La Land's very well edited too. It's the same dude. But for me personally, I would do Moonlight. That is my biased choice. However, I do know that Tom Cross will probably win his second in a row.
I mean, I could possibly see even Hacksaw Ridge winning that too, because I was editing great too. So
true. God, please, Moonlight, get it. I'll be so happy if I lose this one. Please, for the love of God, Michael J. Fox made the correct one.
If Moonlight, like, if he wins, it definitely deserves that though. So the editing was great in that. Wow. Okay.
Damn.
I'm happy with that.
Fucking Hacksaw. That. Dude.
Yeah.
Terrence, this whole show's been an upset so far.
Word, man. Nothing's going our way. I mean, but that's good though. Like, especially too, because Mel Gibson is not too popular in people's eyes. So,
yeah,
but you got to give respect to do. So,
yeah, this is a huge win for him because a lot of people tend to forget that yes, editors tend to make their cut in the cutting room. Directors tend to make their cut, the director's cut, and producers tend to make their kind of cut, and so they kind of like compromise on the three. So Mel Gibson did have a part in, constructing the overall pace of the film. So this is a huge win for his career, even though he's not going to win for directing. So I'm happy that he won something because Hacksaw is a very well done film.
Yeah, because he won for sound mixing tonight, and now he won for film editing, which is not bad. Two
That's crazy. And
yeah.
editing is a big one. People tend to forget that.
Yeah.
Damn, all right, let's go on the social media and see what people are saying, because I'll guarantee that people are fucking losing their minds.
When you started pointing the sky, this family passed away and just realized they have terrible steam. Did you see that story? The editing is unbelievable in that movie. This, by the way, is Sonny Power. He's in the movie Lion. He did a great job in the movie. Is that fun for you?
Yes.
Have you been eating any of the candy that we dropped down from the sky?
Yes.
And which one do you like better, the red vines or the other one?
Anyone.
Anyone. Would you like some more?
Yes.
Hey, I know you're lying. Have you seen The Lion King?
Yes, I see it.
Did you like it?
Yes.
You want to do the thing where the Lion King lifts the kid up in the air?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be the kid. You lift me up in the air. All right, hold this microphone.
All right, Jimmy Kimmel's picking up a kid. All right, well, that's fantastic. That's pretty funny. That kid's pretty adorable. He's really good in Lion. He acts in the first hour of it, and he's actually really good in the movie. And there's more parachutes with more stuff. Oh my God! Another commercial break, folks. What are we doing? Okay, mute that. All right.
I'm really proud that Hacksaw Ridge got at least two Oscar wins though. Like, I rewatched that yesterday. It was like that movie's so great.
Which one?
Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, Hacksaw was. It was one of those theater experiences. Like I can count on all five of my fingers on one hand the movies that had the best experience in the theater. Deepwater Horizon, Patriots Day, Hacksaw Ridge, what was it? Hell or High Water, and I'd probably have to say probably Captain America Civil War, just to throw a bigger one in there, because I did have a lot of fun with that one. But the reason why I mentioned those five is because they were very exciting to watch in terms of just how they were put together and the action, set pieces with the war scene or whatever, action scene that they had. It was just phenomenal. So,
especially Deepwater Horizon and Patriots Day. That was one of those movies that, wow, like you felt it was like a tense thriller right there. Honestly.
Yeah, no, that's why I like Peter Berg for both of them, because they definitely treated it, with respect and didn't. Oh shit! Well, they just had the trailer for Bright, the Will Smith Netflix movie, and it looked really cool. I have it on mute, but the visuals looked stunning. So it'll probably be online later after this.
At first, I thought it was like a Bad Boys 3 movie.
Right? I thought it was actually a Bud Light commercial, because there was a guy holding a Bud Light can at the beginning. But no, that was for a movie. That's cool. So that means Netflix dropped $2.5 million for that ad. Good on them. Oh, shit, what were we talking about? Anyways, yeah. Deepwater Horizon and Patriots Day, I thought they were handled with such care. But every time when the event actually happened, it was just so visceral and just really it kind of hit you back with how intense it was. So, yeah, I would say that Hacksaw Ridge was definitely one of those where I was just so glued to the screen.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And that's why I was so excited, because after I saw La La Land in theaters at the press screening, Lionsgate sent me a package with La La Land and Hacksaw Ridge, and it's like, Lionsgate, yeah.
Hey, doing their thing.
I was like, thank you for this awesome duo. I've yet to rewatch Hacksaw Ridge since the theaters, but I've burned that La La Land copy with so many viewings. So
and I'm tight too, because like my copy of Hacksaw Ridge is like it freezes up on me for some reason, and it's like it's totally brand new. So it's like, you know what? Do I buy a new one or do I watch it on DVD? It's like, I don't know. I'm tight with that.
I know, right? It's like why is a Blu-ray disc even scratched in the first place? Those things are really hard to scratch. All right, Salma Hayek and her Hayeks and David Oyelowo are on stage.
Oscars for both documentary short subject and live action short film.
The nominees in these categories have made wonderful, unique movies under the added constraints of a shorter running time. We hope that many of you will be curious enough to seek out these big films.
All right, so this is documentary short. Terrence, I actually went with the pick you were saying last night just because it sounds like an Oscar movie.
Yeah.
Joe's Violin.
Yeah, me too. Yep. So
it sounds like a heartbreaking story. So, yeah, these next few, Terrence and I are going to be very hit or miss on because we have no clue how they're going to go. Terrence, one of these years, like, we need... Because, Terrence, I don't know about you, but one of the theaters in my area actually screens all the shorts and the animated shorts back-to-back in one sitting before the Oscars. So, one of these years, I want to attend that and try to watch them all.
I think that there's one in my around me too, but it's like I don't know when they're gonna be showing it. That's why I gotta look out.
And the Oscar goes to the White Helmets.
Oh, okay. The White Helmets.
Well, can't really be upset about that loss.
Yeah, so you know.
It is what it is.
And you know what? The ones that coming out look kind of pretty, especially.
Yeah, I think the White Helmets is definitely it was the better looking one out of the five. So, yeah. One of these years I'm gonna commit myself. I think I'll do that for next year, guys. I actually want to go to the screening and actually watch all of the shorts and all of the animated shorts, so I know what I'm voting on.
Okay, well.
All right.
Okay. So right now, I only got like 4 right.
I have 7 right and 7 wrong. I'm still at 50-50. That's what I'm telling you. I get one right, then I'll get one wrong. One right, one wrong, and I'm always going to stay at that 50% level. So right now, I'm only half and half, ladies and gentlemen.
To save one life is to save all of humanity. We have saved more than 82,000 Syrian lives. And by anyone here...
All right, let's see what the social medias is saying.
There's not any big upsets. Like, nobody's really mad. I mean, I'm on Twitter. I haven't looked at Facebook yet, but
no one's really like disappointed.
No. Somebody's calling now that Hexer Ridge going to take best pick. Not surprising.
What?
Not surprising. That's a big statement right there.
Damn. I mean, because typically in the past, whatever wins best editing or best screenplay usually has a better chance at winning best picture.
And right now, like, Hacksaw Ridge won 2 editing nominations, so going by your logic, has a good chance.
I mean, it's happened in the past, so.
Deeply relevant and contemporary topics like assimilation and dislocation.
Do you think it's really hard for David Oyelowo to like not look down and to the right?
Dude,
I'm sorry, I sound like a sexist pig. I apologize. All right.
Okay. It reminds me of like that Chris Evans thing when he was standing next to what's that chick's name? One of the Olsen twins, one of the Olsen girls, one time.
Yeah, that, and also, do you remember the Golden Globes when Jeremy Renner stood next to J-Lo and he was like, and the Golden Globes. But David Oyelowo is classy. He ain't gonna do that. Terrence, what do you have for live action short?
Live action short, I got Time Code.
Same.
Okay. Give me something.
Sing.
Oh,
So this was the only film named Sing this year that actually got nominated for anything because that Sing animated movie was terrible. Okay, so looking at my ballot right here, because I have it printed out in 2 pages. One page there is 4 categories left, and the other page there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Oh fuck! There's just so much left.
you got like 9 left over.
It's crazy, man. It's like,
But at least with the last ones, it's major one, so it should be exciting. So
yeah, the last ones will be definitely the bigger ones will be exciting. So the only smaller ones we have to get out of the way are actually none of them, because the ones remaining are score, song, both screenplays, cinematography, directing, the 2 lead acting, and best picture. So it's actually the remaining big ones. So there you go.
Now that I see that Hacksaw Ridge is winning stuff, like I would not be surprised. Not for best picture, but I would not be surprised Andrew Garfield kind of steals the show and takes best actor.
Oh shit, Terrence! What if fucking Mel Gibson swooped in for directing?
Dude, that would be something though.
That would be breaking ground right there.
Tell you.
He freaking been ostracized in Hollywood for 10 years, and he just wins one.
Hey, that's a major comeback like that. Like, come on.
I mean, it did win Best Editing, and he did have a part to do with that.
Mm.
We're more than 2 hours into the show, and Donald Trump has tweeted at us.
Stupid.
So I'm starting to get worried about him.
So he's gonna tweet at him. This is gonna end nicely. You up? Okay, that was pretty funny. I hope he responds to that.
Stupid.
Terrence, you love it.
Wow.
It'd be really funny if he does respond, though.
Yo, and I hope they put it on the big screen too.
I know, right?
Oh, wow.
Winners of Science and Technology, huh? All right, Mr. John Cho and Leslie Mann.
You know, Leslie Mann, she's a mixture between not good looking and kind of cute at the same time. I don't know how you mix that up.
Terrence, I think you're smoking some. I think Leslie Mann's pretty attractive, especially when she stands next to Judd, and it's like, you chose that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like is she nice to look at? Yeah. But would I keep her for a long time? Probably.
I actually thought she was kind of hot in the Comedian, the one with Robert De Niro from last month.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think it's probably her voice that may annoy me from time to time. But I don't know.
I can understand that. She's very high pitched, very squeaky. So I can imagine that getting a little old after a while. But I will say that Judd Apatow did definitely marry out of his league.
Yeah.
As much as I adore the man, he is not the best to look at.
But you know, it's like most guys though, who are not good to look at, have the hottest girlfriends.
That is true. I'm telling guys, if you are young out there, Terrence and I are old cats. We're gonna give you the best advice ever. If you are funny, the woman will like you quite a bit, actually, and personality and humor will actually do way better than looks.
Yeah, very true.
Listen, my girlfriend is hotter than I ever thought I could get, and I charmed her with humor, so it works. And my humor is terrible, so there you go. There's my advice to you.
John and I explaining technical information we don't understand to you, the only viewers in the world who don't need to have it explained to them. This year's
Arts went to
Okay.
a drawing program for turning sketches into 3D animation
2 wireless microphone systems.
and a computer-controlled network that combines.
Do you think we'll ever go back to the time where the animation is hand drawn?
I don't think we will, because even with films like Princess and the Frog, which was probably the closest to 2D animation, but even then, that movie was touched up with computer. So, I mean, I don't think we're going to go back to pure 2D animated form. It's always going to be mixed with like some type of computer program. It would be interesting though to see if they did like a throwback or like a classically made animated film. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I kind of miss those days though.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of cool to. Can you imagine the hype if Disney was like, "We're gonna do a 2D traditional animated film with no CGI"? I'd be like, "Oh damn," because the only person I know that actually does that, and mute because it's commercial. The only person I know that does that is Miyazaki with Studio Ghibli. Now they do use computer, but for the most part, they do a lot of hand-drawn cells. So that is the closest studio we're going to get to that.
I mean, I miss those though. The fact that even though technology is advancing, I still like the old school type stuff. You know?
Yeah, I mean, because when you look at Snow White, from the late 30s, it was the biggest animated hit ever. And it was actually the first animated film to be released in theaters, period. And, well, full length. Because they released, shorts like Mickey Mouse and Felix the Cat and all that shit. But in terms of full length, full-blown color and all that stuff, Snow White was the first. And if you watch that, there's got, like, a sense of messiness to it. It's not, like, clean or, like, stylized or whatever. It's very dirty and messy in terms of the way it's drawn, which is kind of, like, adds to the charm of it because it's hand drawn. So I don't know. It'd be very interesting to see who would do that. But it would take so long, though.
Yeah, but when you think about it too, because I mean, Leica does stop animation. That takes forever. So I mean, but then again, I don't see us like you say. You're probably not gonna go back to that because now technology. Everybody's trying to advance in technology. So it's a classic thing that I miss. So who knows?
Yeah, I don't see anyone going back to it, but I mean, what we have now with like the blend of 2D and 3D, especially. Do you remember that short, The Paperman, that played in front of Wreck-It Ralph?
Mm-hmm.
That was really well done. That was a marrying of the two. So, I kind of like the route we're going with that in terms of mixing like the 2D and 3D kind of mix. It's a very interesting piece of technology.
Very.
All right, we are back. Oh, god damn it, Terence. Let's get a move on, man. Like, it's like, what are we doing, folks? Javier Bardem.
Dude, he was so good in Skyfall.
Dude, he was creepy as shit. Like, I think that was probably one of my favorite introductions to a villain. Do you remember? Because Bond was sitting in a chair with his hands tied behind his back, and that long one shot of him walking down.
Elevator all the way down. He just walks down the aisle.
It's so good because, like, when you leave it on that shot, the tension is kind of building, even though it's not really, because you're anticipating his arrival. And, that's the definition of a good intro to a villain. So, yeah, that performance was great. I also really liked Mads Mikkelsen in Casino Royale too.
Oh, he's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
And Mads Mikkelsen was pretty good in that other foreign movie he was in. Forgot the name of it though, but it's when a kid accused him of molesting him or something like that.
Oh, The Hunt?
Yeah, The Hunt, yeah.
The Hunt was really good. It was really disturbing, but it was really good.
Yeah.
All right, so Meryl Streep and Javier Bardem, a match I never thought I'd see. Javier Bardem married to Penelope Cruz. That bastard.
Mm. Mm-mm.
We redeemed the night for me. Then I could go lie down. We make movies in the pursuit of a deeper truth about life and love. Truth is hard to reveal, but when it happens on that big movie screen, audiences, no matter where they're
Has Meryl Streep and Robert De Niro made a movie together? I don't think so, though. I don't know.
I can't really think of anything, especially anything modern.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is cinematography. Terrence, do we both have La La Land?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Is it Moonlight or Silence can steal it?
True. And the cinematography in Lion was pretty good. A lot of people sleep on that movie, too.
That was in my top 5, too, with cinematography for Lion.
Yeah, Moonlight was incredible. And so was Silence. I can't believe that was the only thing it was nominated for. The fuck? Seriously. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
The Oscar goes to Lena Sandra.
Okay.
All right, so we
Kind of
got...
take this out a little bit. Like, see, Nick's in the person for the movie.
right, so you forget. You're like, oh, fuck, I forgot which one that was.
Exactly.
It was really interesting to hear him speak on the cinematographer's roundtable. Because he was talking about the scene when they were on top of the hill and how that was like all natural light behind them with the sunset, which is a very gorgeous looking scene in the movie. So, yeah, he was really interesting to listen to.
I gotta catch up on it because the last ones I saw was the producers, so I gotta catch up on the rest of them.
Yeah, the producers one was good. I saw the documentary one, cinematographers, actor, actress, director, and I think that was it. And I will admit, like, the director one was fascinating because we had Mel Gibson basically talking the whole time, and like, even though he did some shit things, like you sort of feel for the guy, and you're like, he's just a dude trying to make it back into the business. And I don't know, I liked when he was talking there. Damien, to me, you know what's really weird about Damien? As much as I love Whiplash with a burning passion of like pure amazingness, is that he seems very humble, but he doesn't really seem that excited to me. He's very subdued when he talks.
Yes. Yeah.
Which I guess that's part of his personality, but I wish he would be a little bit more excited.
He's probably more reserved than anything. Like, he's probably like off camera, he's probably like, yeah, but on camera, it's like I'm calm.
True. I guess more professional, which is fine.
Because look at Denzel. Like, Denzel, you don't see Denzel getting excited for anything.
No, Denzel's like, dude, when he talks, like in interviews, he's like one of the smartest men. Period.
Dude, like, he's intimidating. Like,
yeah.
I have intimidation off screen.
They're doing Mean Tweets Oscar edition at the Academy Awards.
We'll see.
I feel like if you went to lunch with Natalie Portman, she would only order a hot tea with lemon and maybe some toast. Definitely not an entree, though. You're wrong.
Don't look at me. I'm like Gosling. I have perfect home structure. And build yourself fine, Gosling. It's been fun.
I'm going to watch TV on Just Chastain's chest. All the old wicked Felicity Good have the same face.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow.
she too good.
Time to remind everyone about this dog that looks like Tilda Swinton.
I think Jeff Bridges wears pants.
That wasn't bad.
Robert De Niro's too old to be making gangster movies still. Dude needs to start playing grandfather roles or something. Yeah, I am playing grandfather roles. And pretty soon I'll be playing great-grandfather roles.
That was great.
Wow, that's something.
That's like one of the best segments that he does on his show.
Oh man.
I love the mean tweets. Holy shit, Terrence, I just thought of something. You know what they cut out?
What?
The introduction of the Best Picture nominees.
True.
They cut that whole thing out to where they're just going to do it at the end.
Mm.
That's where the time was cut.
And then they only played one song from Lin-Manuel Miranda. So
Yeah. Well, no, they did the James Foley one,
Oh, yeah,
and they
true.
also did. They opened up with "Can't Stop the Feeling." So they just need to do the two La La Land songs, and they're good to go.
and I don't think they're gonna perform it, right? Ryan Gosling and her. I mean him.
I don't.
'Cause I heard they wasn't gonna perform it.
It looks like they're having other people perform it. John Legend's doing it.
It doesn't have the same feeling to it.
Yeah, I kind of wish Gosling would have done it. To be honest with you.
But he looks like Ryan Gosling looks like the type that's like if he doesn't want to do it, he's not going to do it.
Yeah, I mean, but you're right though. It adds to the authenticity of the film if he does it, because in the film he's not a singer, and it would have added to the performance here. So I don't know. John Legend's fine, but I mean, he was not the one that fucking sung it in the movie.
Yeah, so I think they probably like Ryan Gosling said like, look, I forgot all the lyrics to the song, so like
He's like,
Yeah.
listen, we haven't been on set for like almost a year. Like, I don't remember this.
yeah.
I've already done like 5 other films since then. So I wonder if they're just going to go straight into the audition song right afterwards.
Yeah, because like she honestly, if she doesn't perform it, it doesn't feel right though. Because like,
Yeah, that's going to be really weird if Emma Stone doesn't do that one.
because look, John Legend doing this, it's okay, but Emma Stone doing audition has to be sung by her because like it's not. That's where all the part is at.
Exactly. So I'm really confused. Is this ceremony 3.5 hours or 3 hours? Because if it's only 3 hours, there's only like 24 minutes left. So I'm assuming it's 3.5 because there's still so many categories to do.
Because like when I went on Google, it says it's from 8:30 to 11:59. So
11:59?
yeah,
Holy shit! That's 4.5 hours.
dude.
What the fuck? That's way long. Wait. Do I even have enough? Okay, I have enough minutes for that. I was just like, my podcast app only gives me 5 hours to record, so I mean, I gotta make sure I'm good. I have 2 hours left, which is fine because there's only going to be about 2 hours left, which is insane to me. So I'm wondering if they just accepted the fact that it's a long ass ceremony and they blocked extra time versus rushing like they normally do.
Makes sense because, like, at this point, when the major awards get won, it's like they always rush people up anyway. So give them they do.
Yeah, exactly.
And we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, we still got 8 nominations left.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we have so many to cover. It's like, let's get a move on, folks. All right, John Legend, go right into the audition song. Look us straight in the eye and sing that song. Oh.
Coming up, the Academy Awards for Music and Writing. And 20 years after...
All right, so they said after the break we're doing music and screenplays, and they also said that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck will come on the stage 20 years later after Good Will Hunting, so that's interesting. I'm going to mute it now. Oh, fuck me. All right.
Dude. Well, I only got like 4 out of how many we've done so far, right? Which is not, like I said before, it's not bad because I want to be surprised in a good way, not like Mark Rylance.
That will never let go, will it?
No, it will not. It will not, because it will only help. It will only help. Yeah. So I mean, I'm really interested in seeing like who's going to take home actor and picture, because those two right there are the ones that I picked them, but I'm not entirely sure that they're actually going to win. It's not like a lock for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think what I have for the rest of the show actually is La La Land will get every single category left except for adapted and picture, and then of course lead actor. So everything else will probably La La Land will probably get.
And who you got for score? Jackie?
No, I went ahead and just did La La Land because it's probably going to. Even though I wanted like a Jackie or a Moonlight to win that one. And see, I went on Facebook and the first post is I'm doing terribly with my predictions tonight. Terribly.
Join the club, man. Join the club. We all are.
Yeah, we're all kind of biting. Even I'm only doing slightly better than Terence. Slightly. That is the key word there. Because I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 correct, but I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wrong. So
yeah, I'm like probably like 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm probably like 4 or 5 behind you. Of course, correct those. Being correct those. So
yeah, this has been, out of the 3 that Terence and I have done so far, this is definitely one that is just throwing all different types of surprises, and it is exciting because, guys, when we do this for 4 hours straight and it gets like predictable and boring, it's like, well, what the fuck is there to talk about? At least like with all these upsets, we have something to kind of talk about now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I haven't even seen any good, like, only other than Bright, I haven't seen any good movie trailers yet. I mean, I think that's like the only one that was a trailer. So
yeah, and you figure like, yeah, I mean, there's more eyes on the Super Bowl, I believe, but still, when you're appealing to a worldwide audience like the Oscars, and it's about movies, you figure you throw some trailers into the awards. Like, I don't. That makes no sense to me. All right, we are back, and Terence is right. We're back with no more trailers. It's the only thing we've seen is fucking Netflix stepping up their game.
Hello, how are you? Well, your son is an American treasure. Yeah, okay. Well, so my parents right there, they also think I'm an American treasure, so yes. I also want to take a moment tonight to acknowledge our musical director, the great Harold Wheeler. Harold is the Anyway, Harold is the guy who's been playing you off stage all night. For as long as he can remember, Harold, it was always his dream to interrupt people's speeches at award shows. So this is very exciting. Thank you, Harold, and thank you to your great orchestra There were a lot of people down on that stage. Our next presenter has been in more than 100 movies and still manages to find time to yell at us about our credit cards.
Yeah, good old Samuel L. Jackson. What award are you presenting, sir? You know, for a hard man like Sam, he's got to do, obviously, the most hard category, music.
Great movies can leave you laughing or leave you crying. But the test for me of whether a film is great, it leaves you humming. This year's nominee for original score, I'll pass that test with music that underscores, enhances, and in at least one particular case, does it so skillfully that you wonder whether the score was written for the script or if it was the other way around.
Best original score from another man that can pull off a velvet suit. All right, original score. Terence and I both have the La La of Lands.
Oh no, I get
Even though Jackie and Moonlight should get recognized.
No, I got Jackie for original score though.
Really? So you think they'll give it to Jackie even though La La Land?
Hopefully, because honestly, I don't remember any of the score for La La Land though. Like I remember the original song, so I'm biting a bullet right here, but you know.
And the Oscar goes to
I'm looking at your face, Chase. I'm looking at your face.
Justin Hurwitz.
I'm looking at your face.
Don't look at my face. I might misdirect you.
That little smirk, I saw it.
Come on, Terrence. You knew it was going to win.
It did, like, I like La La Land. She deserved to score. Like,
I mean, I like the score that he accompanied to the movie. I actually prefer the score to this than Whiplash, because Whiplash is more about the jazz pieces, not more about the score, if you will. So
I'm gonna rewatch it again. See if I like. I'm gonna listen closely to the score.
Thank you to Mark Platt, Jordan Morowitz, Fred Berger. Thank you to everybody at Lionsgate. Thank you to all the LA musicians who played on this.
The way it does. If I start going through names, at
the way it does.
See, one thing about ridiculous things, I put my heart too much into it.
Couple hundred million people really bored, so I'll just leave it at everybody who's worked on screen in any way in this movie. I was looking at your work when I was
Everybody who's worked on screen in any way in this movie. I was looking at your work when I was scoring the picture. I was looking at what you did when I was scoring the picture, and that's what inspired me. So thank you to everybody who worked on this movie. Thank you.
Scarlett Johansson.
I just rewatched it in John last week. It's like, oh my god, she was
Dude.
awesome. Oh.
She's a sexy individual.
Nothing more I can say about that.
I mean, Under the Skin. That's all I gotta say.
Presenting
Not only is that one of the best movies in the modern era, but as a bonus, she does get fully naked. So, as my perverted mind will tell you.
that reflect hope and jubilation, as well as love, heartbreak, and loss. You've heard them all.
Best original song. Here we go. Terrence and I both have City of Stars. I was about to say City of Dreams. I was like, that's not it.
Your dreams.
City of Dreams. Can't stop the feeling.
Can't stop the feeling.
And mind you, I got all those songs on my phone right now listening to them. So either way, it's a win for me.
Well, Justin Hurwitz, I know you just won for Best Original Score, so get your ass back up there because you're going to win another one.
The Empty Chair from Jim.
All right, and Moana. If Lin-Manuel Miranda wins it, he'll be the first person in history to win all those fucking awards.
EGOTs. That's a great song, though.
Yeah.
And the Oscar goes to Justin Hurwitz, Ben Shasik, and Justin Paul for City of Stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is, folks.
That surprised me.
Alrighty, let's move on to some screenplays, and then we'll get on to the last 4 big ones. Actually, these last 6 are the biggest ones. So.
Justin takes home his second Oscar tonight.
Oh shit! Oh wow, Terence! It's like deja vu. He was just up there.
Really? I didn't really. Chase, how long ago did he win?
Man, that was like 2.5 minutes ago.
Wow, that was so long.
It was a very, very long wait indeed.
Wow. 2 minutes.
And 27.
Oh man, yeah, guys, I'm telling you, I just rewatched Whiplash. I'm not even joking. Literally before I started recording this with Terence tonight, and it's just such a brilliant movie, and like the music in that is so catching, and when you mix that with the swift and fast editing with the wonderful spot on direction, it's so enjoyable and so much fun. And La La Land is the same way. I know I give La La Land a lot of shit because I want Moonlight to win, but La La Land is it's a pretty good movie.
I'm so freaking out right now. I want to thank.
All right.
My mom, who is amazing.
Always got to thank the mom.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta thank the moms in the world. So yeah, because right now, has Moonlight won anything? I don't think so. No, it hasn't. So I know it's gonna win adapted screenplay, and it won Best Supporting Actor. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
But oh my god, I hope it just wins Best Picture. Fuck.
Ooh, Jennifer Aniston. I don't know how old she is, but she is good looking for her age.
Yeah, but she's also introducing the tribute. So
here
we go.
Whether they were a musical prince leading the revolution on a concert stage, or a movie princess leading a force of nature in front of the camera, or a force driving it. Each and every one was a cherished member of our Hollywood family, as was beloved actor and friend who left us just yesterday, Bill Paxton. All were loved, sorry, and all will be missed. And now, as Sarah Bareilles,
I like Sarah Bareilles.
Let us remember their lives and their beautiful work. Rose and flowers and ice cream
Oh, this is always the saddest part.
Yeah.
Because we lost a lot of people last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one that kind of hit really hard.
George Clooney, Bill Wilder,
Gene Wilder, man, like what a legend. I grew up watching Willy Wonka so many times.
Mm.
And of course, Young Frankenstein's like one of the best comedies ever made. Of course, Gary Marshall, his last film was Mother's Day. Yeah, Manuel Riva, or how you pronounce it, she actually was nominated for Amour a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
And then Anton Yelchin.
Oh, man. I forgot. Oh, man.
Yeah, because he's around Terence and I's age, so it's crazy. Yeah, I forgot about him too.
Baker. Wow. Mm.
Man, some of these people look like they've been in the industry for a very long time.
But now friends are acting strange. They shake their heads.
Tim Howard. What? I just saw him with something.
Oh, Curtis Hanson. I totally forgot about him. I'm trying to think of.
I think Kim Howard. Was he in the Edge of 17 though? I gotta check that out. He looks.
Who was?
Kim Howard.
He might have been. I didn't see the movie, so.
He looks familiar.
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and that still hits me. Because I know how important she was to people. Alright. Well, that was really rough to get through.
Tell me about it.
But that was a well done tribute. I give full props to the wonderful woman that just sung that song. There's really nothing more you can say or whatever, so I feel stupid talking about it. Is that it? Yep. Wait. Wait, what is this?
Internet watches. In 7 seconds, it will be the set.
Paul Newman, man. He's never a great actor.
Oh, they were able to put a Bill Paxton clip in there. Thank you.
There you go.
You take this early.
Oh, so there was a commercial. What the fuck? I thought it was a part of the ceremony still. Well, fuck you for misdirecting.
No.
What the hell? All right, so the tribute is done, and we are back to the show.
So now we got the major ones. We got the screenplays, actress, actor, director.
Yeah, I mean we're basically getting into the top dogs right now, so it's very interesting to see like what's gonna happen because Moonlight hasn't won anything except for one award. La La Land has won a few. I mean, it's no one's really dominating. It's just kind of like, yeah, you know, they're spread around quite evenly.
Yeah, it's nice too. It's more of a variety. So I'm glad nobody's actually dominating it. So
yeah.
Before you turn it on, before you text, email, take a picture, watch a show, listen to music, or make a call. We ensure.
So looking at it right now, La La has only won 4 so far.
Introducing our 8.
Wow, that's actually not even that impressive considering the fact that it was nominated for 14.
Yeah. And so at most, it's going to probably be the best actress, screenplay. I see at least it gets 2 more wins.
Yeah, I totally agree. The directing and the best picture are going to be the biggest gambles because I have no fucking clue. All right, so what? Oh Jesus, it's a Matt Damon and Ben Affleck thing.
I discovered we bought a multiplex in Burbank, believe it or not. The theater was completely.
Terrence, how long do you think this fake feud between Matt Damon and Jimmy Kimmel will last?
I give it another 6 more months.
6 more months. It's probably going to be like 60 years. They're just going to keep this going and until they both perish.
Makes 2 words feel like 3 words.
Guess I just don't understand how you can call this place home. You know what? Like this.
Good old Matt Damon.
It shows you how he's able to hear words and then repeat them back.
Jimmy Kimmel analyzing We Bought a Zoo is how I critique movies. By the way, if you guys were wondering how I did it, this is how I do it.
He bought a zoo. He bought a zoo. And he made it work. That's the thing about that. It's almost no discernible.
Dude, that's he's hitting it right now.
Present the award for Best Original Screenplay.
So,
Ben Affleck and Guest.
wow.
And Guest. That was fun.
Wow, that's crazy. And Guest.
Wow, really? Yeah. +1. I know what a guest is. I actually like that performance in that movie. Yeah. Really?
The great Alfred Hitchcock was
All right, right now we're doing its original screenplay, which these two gentlemen won for Good Will Hunting exactly 20 years ago. So we both have La La Land.
the screenplay proves him right.
Here we go.
Inspirational.
The nominees include a story of 2 brothers.
Wow. That's crazy.
This is hilarious. Like Jimmy Kimmel's like the master at trolling him.
Yo.
It's too good. Hell or High Water. What a great ass
That was
screenplay.
funny.
Damien Chazelle, I prefer Whiplash, but you know, it is what it is. The Lobster, so good. Manchester by the Sea, so good. And then Terence is one of the few people that really love 20th Century Women.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a really great movie. And that Ben should have been nominated too, so.
I might agree.
Oscar goes to Kenny Lonergan, Manchester by the Sea.
Damn!
Be in the butt and call me King Kong. Like, I swear. Okay.
Dude, we're getting punked hard on this one.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
I'll take it.
yeah, you know what? I'm not upset with that. You know what? I'm probably gonna pick up Manchester by the Sea tomorrow. Like,
Okay.
it's not a possible movie, but
Okay,
yeah.
so Terrence, I have to ask you this important question now. Do you think La La Land will still take the top prize now?
it's tough. It's tough now. Because right now, with the way it's going, you would think La La Land will shoot more, but ooh, I don't think so. I don't think it's no longer a lock.
Like, I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of glad that La La Land did not win this. Like, any one of those like movies should have won it.
I think right now, predicting right now, like, it's messing up my ballot, but I think La La Land wins Best Director, but another movie wins Best Picture.
I still think Moonlight has this weird spotlight chance. Even though Spotlight won screenplay, if Moonlight wins Best Adapted Screenplay, I will be convinced that it's probably going to win. Because Spotlight won Best Adapted Screenplay and it won Best Picture, and those were the only two that they won. So, I mean, I have a feeling they're going to do it again.
Please welcome five-time Academy Award nominee, Amy Adams.
Oh, she is so pretty.
Oh, I know, right? Amy Adams she's one of my favorites.
This year's nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay have brought their source material really.
Moonlight, please, for the love of Christ, please fucking win something.
Nominees for
Because
Best
we knew Mahershala Ali was a definite win. He was a lock. This would be so important if this fucking won this category. Because then it has a shot for Best Picture.
Fences. Screenplay by August Wilson, based on his play.
Oh my god, please, 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 fuck, fuck, fuck! Oh my god, please just make me a happy person. I just wanted to win something else that was not a lock.
Adapted from the book A Long Way Home by Sterling Bryan.
Alright, Terence, I'm going to try to be stone face, so I won't give it away.
Alright.
Here we go. This is the face I'm just going to hold.
Well, like, it's probably gonna go to Arrival. No one how things is going now. It's probably gonna go to Arrival. Matter of fact, even hidden figures.
And the Oscar goes to Barry Jenkins.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You got something.
I got something, guys. This is a good win because Moonlight has won adapted screenplay. I am now 100% convinced that it will win Best Picture. This is it.
Know what? And I'm with you with that now. Like if it does, like right now, I'm certain that La La Land is not going to win Best Picture.
The fact that like Manchester by the Sea has a better chance at Best Picture, and Hacksaw Ridge has a better chance than La La Land.
Yeah, because the way things are going now everything's diluted now, so anything can happen.
Yeah, because if you look at last year, The Revenant won cinematography, Best Actor, and Best Director, but did not win Best Picture. La La Land has won Best Cinematography, it will win Best Actress, and probably Best Directing, but Moonlight will win Best Picture. That is it. I'm calling it right now. This is how it's going to go, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what's really interesting? Since Manchester by the Sea has a win now, Casey Affleck might have a better shot at Best Actor now.
Yeah, because I think Manchester by the Sea only has that one win?
Yeah, it just has that one win so far.
We can really be here. Somebody, two boys from Liberty City up here on the stage representing 305.
Like, I just want people to know that Moonlight is perfection, and Barry Jenkins he's standing up there right now, just so confident in what he just did. Like, look at his face. He knows what the fuck he did. He created a modern masterpiece. Like, this is the type of film we're dealing with, folks. And I'm so glad it's just continuing to win. It's so good.
And remember, just because a screenplay is adapted doesn't mean we love it any less.
Jimmy Kimmel, that was a weird dad joke.
No question about it. I know it's getting late. Some of you are probably disappointed you didn't win, so I have a little surprise. Candy's great, but if you want something more substantial, I can provide that. If you're hungry, a little bit extra, okay. Would you like cookies and donuts?
Oh my God, he's parachuting baked goods now. Like, this is the third. Okay, Terrence, there was one person that did this. All the little like parachutes. Like, how long do you think they spent on that?
Dude, and those are not some cheap candies either, or cheap donuts either. So I gotta say, oh man, that's probably a lot more money, like at least $10,000.
We'll be right back with the biggest awards of the night. No more fooling around, I promise. We'll be right back.
All right,
like,
I'm gonna go ahead.
This story got me hyped already. Like I don't want it to go to commercial.
I know, right? It's like we're already like in the zone. Like, let's just keep it going. Yeah, I think I'm convinced now. Moonlight will win Best Picture, and that is going to be one of the best Picture wins I will have seen in a while.
You know what? Don't cut out Hacksaw Ridge either. So
true. I mean, Hacksaw. Okay, so as of right now, Hacksaw has editing. Manchester has original screenplay, and Moonlight has adapted screenplay. And typically, the Best Picture winner usually gets one of those three. So that is very interesting. So, Terrence, what do you think? What do you think slowed down the La La train then?
Honestly, I don't even know.
Because it was going into the Oscars and the Golden Globes. It was like the darling. It was supposed to win everything.
I don't know because, like you said, it swept up all the award shows. It's not like it was released early in the year. That joint just came out, what, December?
Yeah.
And that's like a limited release, too. So it's not, you can't say that. I don't know. I really don't know, honestly.
Do you think emotional voting took place and they decided to vote for the more kind of groundbreaking movie with Moonlight?
It's possible, but not like when you think about. You can say that for like Best Picture or yeah, just pretty much Best Picture if that when that comes up. But when you look at what it's going up against, you really can't say it's an emotional vote on that one. I mean,
yeah,
you can't. I don't even know unless you want to say possibly editing, but not even that. You won't put emotional vote into that, so I don't even know.
I think just in general, this has definitely been one of the more entertaining ones in quite a while in terms of content by the host and also surprises from the wins. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually kind of pleased. Like this is an all around like great ceremony.
Yeah, me too. Like even though I got most of my ballots wrong, and I'm great because like I'm not able to predict it. So and that's what I like. I like unpredictability. So
yeah. Oh man, Terence, I'm telling you, man. Like I can't remember the last time where my number one movie of the year was the Best Picture winner. I don't think that's ever happened to me, like at all. Because usually, like I'm in one of the Best Picture nominees, like as my favorite, and it never even comes close to winning. Like 2014 was Whiplash, last year was The Revenant, and it didn't win, but it won a bunch of other awards. So, dude, I might as well just retire after this. I'd be like, you know what? My whole life has been building up to this moment where like I actually have the same number one as the Academy.
And that's, yeah, I mean, I agree with you too, man. Like the movies I pick never has been nominated for Best Picture or anything. So, like, I usually pick those obscure movies like Mommy, or Everybody Wants Some, stuff like that. But when your number one baby, your number one movie wins Best Picture or at least nominated, it's a sense of pride.
Yeah.
It's like you act like you made the movie, and it's like and that means you say you have good taste, pretty much. So anybody, except for anybody who likes Shakespeare in Love. So, but you're not getting to that.
Yeah, it's just weird, man. But I mean, it's kind of exciting. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I hope Moonlight gets it, but I don't know at this point. So we are
because you can't predict it at this point now. So it's like.
No, man, they've been throwing so many fucking curveballs at us. Like I've been hit so many times. All right, so Halle Berry is coming out with her poodle hair to announce some award.
Dude, she has a beaver, a raccoon, all like things on her head. It's like, come on, it's like I get that you have to wear a wig, but when too much is too much. Like,
it's actually bigger than her entire like face and head. Like
yes.
it's so weird.
It's like that's like a version of like Jason's hockey mask. Like honestly, all you gotta do is just put 2 holes in there. It's like there you go. I'm telling you, man. It's like I don't know. Holly, come on.
All right, so we got Best Directing. Terence, what are you sticking with? Because I still have. I think they're going to give it to Damien as the top prize for La La Land, and that's why I'm Moonlight's picture for me.
I'm saying here, Damien.
Mel Gibson.
But for some reason, I think Mel Gibson could steal it.
Man, that would be so fucking weird. But I'd be totally happy for him.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Here we go. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the bigger ones. Oh fuck! What if Barry Jenkins got it? I'll be so fucking happy for him. All right, here we go.
And the Oscar goes to Damien Chazelle.
Yeah. Yep. Deserving.
Terrence, didn't I say this last night? Damien's going to win directing. Moonlight's going to win Best Picture. This is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to be. I just predicted the future.
There you go. I mean, Case, you got it on the mark, man. You've never been wrong in these particular categories. So,
yeah, if you want to talk about the Big Six, in terms of screenplays in the acting categories, I've only gotten one wrong so far, and that's the original screenplay.
Thank you.
Okay, so Damien Chazelle is a babyface. He also grew up watching 90s Disney movies just like us, and now he's holding a Best Director Oscar in his hand. Can you even imagine if you were a kid growing up watching movies, now you're on the Oscar stage like that? So, good job, sir.
Makes you think, what have we done in our lives lately?
Right. I went to film school. I got my degree in it, and I do more criticism than filmmaking, and I've kind of lost touch because the last thing I made was 4 years ago, and I feel bad about myself.
Dude, at least you into film stuff. I babysit kids for a living, so yeah, that's my life.
Maybe one of these days, Terrence, where I'll get enough money and I'll just rope you guys all in, and we'll make a movie together.
Okay, there we go.
And even if we just make a short film and it's nominated for live action short or whatever, and we get to go to the Oscars, that's still fucking awesome.
It's an accomplishment. I take that. You know?
I mean, yeah, we'd sit in the back and everything, but we'd still be bosses.
If I'm going to the Oscars, I don't care if I win. I'll be out. I'm gonna
exactly
accept with everybody.
Well, because we can say we had an Oscar nominated film.
There you go.
All right, so Damien Chazelle is the winner for Best Director. And another commercial. Pause. Yeah, I mean, this didn't surprise me one bit. All right.
I had it in my personal choice too as Best Director too, so I'm glad that happened.
Yeah, I mean, my personal pick was Barry, but obviously I'm going with what the Academy's going with, and I know they were going to go with La La Land. Now, for Best Actress, Emma Stone's probably going to get it, even though I want Natalie Portman to win her second in a row, which would be funny because she's not even there. Because she's pretty much about to burst with her baby, so that's why she decided to stay home. It'd be really cool if she won and she wasn't even there. But also, the dark horse in the actress category is actually Isabelle Huppert. She won Golden Globe. That doesn't mean anything, but that does give her a slight edge because she's very popular overseas, and there are some foreign voters inside the Academy, so I wouldn't be surprised if they chose her. Oh shit, what is this? It's a trailer to something. Oh, it's the Avatar theme park for Disney.
This reminds me, it's when is that movie gonna come out again?
Right, it's your theme park came out before your sequel. What are you doing?
Dude, it's close to 10 years since we've seen Avatar.
Yeah.
Dad, come on.
So hopefully the sequel comes out next year, and so we're not stalling.
Dude, I was 18 when it came out, and I'm 29 now. Dad, come on.
Yeah, I was 9. No, yeah, I was 18 when it came out, and then I turned 19 a month later.
Shoot, man, it's crazy. I know James Cameron is really dedicated about that movie, but it's that movie has to come into production because think about he can die, still talking about we're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. It's come on.
Well, Terrence, let's not be so morbid. I mean, hopefully he completes his dream.
Yeah. What would have happened if James Cameron directed that Avatar sequel? We wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know, right? It's we'll never know.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like we're doing Best Actor because they're showing all the past Best Actor winners.
As a kid, wasn't very happy to think I would be acting English.
You remember when the main actor from The Artist won, and he hasn't really done anything since except for Wolf of Wall Street?
Wow.
I was thinking about the other day. I was what are the best actors up to? And I was that guy from The Artist won. He hasn't really done anything. And of course, Nicolas Cage, we all tend to forget he is an Oscar winner for his role in Adaptation. McConaughey, Daniel Day-Lewis has won 1,000 of them, which I can't wait to see the new PTA movie with him this year. He'll win again.
Obviously, yeah.
And then Leo, of course, won last year. So Brie Larson will be presenting it, and she is a gorgeous woman, so I do not mind. Brie Larson is one of my crushes, so...
She's so pretty, yeah.
Yeah. And she'll be Captain Marvel. I can't wait to see that. All right, Terrence, what is your final choice? I'm still going to say Denzel's going to get this.
I got Casey, but
all right.
Don't be surprised if Andrew wins.
And I won't be shocked if Casey wins. So here we go.
Now we're going to see what scenes they're going to take out for him.
Oh, I fucking knew it. They showed that scene.
Ah, there you go.
I told you they were going to show this scene. It's all about the police station. Like, look at those fucking eyes, man. Like, it's like a mix of fear and sadness, and it's just beautiful. It's wonderful. Thank you, Casey, for that performance. Yeah, that makes sense. They would show this scene.
He was so good in that, man. Like, it was a time for him to be nominated for that and Silence.
Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred his Silence performance more, but, I mean, Hacksaw Ridge, when you think about not only the film, but the actual true story behind it and, like, what this guy did, like, it's such a great, like, hero story.
Exactly, yeah.
I think Ryan Gosling is the only one that's kind of out of place for me on this one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he should have been nominated for The Nice Guys more than anything. In this movie, he's just be himself. So
yeah, I like, unless we're talking about the end of the movie, I never really saw the real acting from him like what I'm used to. Yeah, I think you're right though. It would have been interesting if he was nominated for Nice Guys.
Captain Fantastic.
Like, Viggo Mortensen just seems so out of place in this whole group of dudes.
Dude has no chance, bro.
Yeah, he is literally the only nominee with 0% chance. I'm not even joking. Like, all the other four have a better chance than he does.
I want to know what they're going to choose for Denzel.
I think Denzel's got this, man. He won the SAG award. That's what is driving me to pick it.
But it's not his best performance, though. But I wouldn't mind if you won.
I agree with you. It's definitely not his best. But, I mean, if, Viola won it for that movie, he won the SAG, and she won the SAG, Viola did, I think this is it for him. All right, here we go. I'll try to stone face it. Here we go. This is for Terrence.
All right.
And the Oscar goes to Casey Affleck.
Okay.
Look at that. Terrence got one.
This is the first Oscar and second nomination for Casey Affleck.
I should have just went with my gut.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes you never know with these things too, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very weird that he wins the Oscar and not win the SAG.
Because when you think about the SAG is voted by actors, but then you think about the Academies, it dilutes it too. You got press and anybody else. So,
and I want to reiterate to everyone, my favorite was Casey Affleck. The only reason I chose Denzel is because I thought that they were going to go his way since he won the SAG. So that was my reasoning behind it. But Casey is my favorite, so I'm actually really glad that he won this.
That's a very brave and admirable to do, and I'm only here really because of all the talents and goodwill of so many people that are possible to name. But most of all, Kenneth Lonergan, who made this part, and without this part, without his writing, I wouldn't be here for sure.
Okay, we have 7 minutes left. We got to step on it, folks. Let's go.
It's something bigger and more meaningful to say, but I've just this whole year, and I'm just dumbfounded that I'm included, and
it's pretty amazing that Casey Affleck is the first Affleck to get a Best Acting Oscar.
Greatest opportunity to wear Bucks Crown.
But to be fair, Ben does have one as well with Best Writing. So I mean, give and take, they each got one, but for different categories.
Doing this, and Ben, I love you, man. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
All right, Terrence, this is it. Best Actress.
So it should go to Natalie Portman. But
It should go to Natalie Portman. Like, Terrence and I are both in agreement. Like, what Natalie Portman did was exactly what she did in Black Swan in terms of, like, really commit to a role, be transformative, and really kind of submerge herself into this character who is a historic figure. Unlike, Black Swan, that was fictitious. Jackie Kennedy was a real person who lost her husband, and what she had to do in terms of portraying the grief and the pain as a human being and be in front of the public eye and be professional. Like, that role was just so amazing to witness.
Mhm.
And I cannot fucking believe she's going to lose to Emma Stone, which I do not agree with this, like, at all. Like, I would rather Isabelle Huppert win than Emma Stone, and I'm not even a big fan of Elle. So
I say it every time, like, Emma Stone's performance was fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's not a great performance.
It's the same thing I felt when Jennifer Lawrence won for Silver Linings Playbook,
Mhm.
where it's like, that was a good performance, but it wasn't Oscar-worthy. All right, Leo, looking pretty dapper in his suit. Going to be Best Actress. All right, so Terrence and I's personal favorite is Natalie Portman, but God damn it, Emma Stone's going to win. Let's find out.
See a former first lady, a civil rights icon, a rape victim.
Oh, fuck. This is nerve-wracking because we're getting to Best Picture, and, I'm really just stoked for it.
Nominees for performance by an actress.
Isabelle Huppert.
Isabelle Huppert.
And I just want to let everyone know that even though I hate Elle with a burning passion, I love Paul Verhoeven, the director, because, he's behind RoboCop, Total Recall, Showgirls, Starship Troopers. He's made some of my favorite films to watch throughout the 90s as a kid and whatnot. And Basic Instinct. But Elle is one of the worst he's ever done. It just is. Now, I never saw Loving. Terrence, did you see that one?
Yeah, it was disappointing.
Yeah, believe it or not, like, Mike Nicholas has had 2 disappointing films with Midnight Special and now Loving in a row.
Yeah, that movie was like so. It was such a drag. In certain, you didn't feel it wasn't connected to the story, or you didn't feel the emotional grip to it. Like, especially with something with that, you're supposed to get something out of it, but I didn't.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out though. Like, everyone, just watch this clip and tell me that she was not deserving of it.
I would not.
Like, my God, Natalie Portman was so damn good in it. It just pisses me off that Emma Stone will win this. And of course, they only show like the one of 3 scenes that she has where she's actually emotional. It's true, like, she's only emotional in 3 scenes, and the rest of the time she's very happy-go-lucky and stuff, and so there's not really that much range.
Maybe I'm one of those people, and I'm not supposed to.
Like, the only thing now that I give to her is like she actually had to sing in the movie. What? It's not really a.
That's not enough.
It's been 6 years, and I don't do it anymore.
And then Meryl Streep, I don't know why you're there.
Because she's Meryl.
She's Meryl Streep. I did not see it, like I said. Doesn't really appeal to me. I'm probably never going to see it because I also did not see the last 2 nominations that she's been in. What was it? The guitar movie last year, and then Into the Woods.
She's nominated for that too? Wow. Okay.
I think so.
No, she was nominated for Into the Woods.
Yeah. You're right. Meryl, you're
she knows that she's not, like, why am I doing this character? Like, I don't deserve to be up there.
And the Oscar goes to Emma Stone.
Yeah. Predictable as fuck. Emma Stone. Listen, I just.
Oscar's second nomination for Emma Stone.
I will say it again, and then I will shut up about it. Her performance was fine. It was serviceable for the movie, and she was enjoyable to watch while still having some really great, grounded, dramatic moments. But what Natalie Portman did in Jackie was amazing.
Yeah.
Fuck this, man.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it, Terrence.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Category. Natalie.
Emma, please give your award away. I do not want your first win to be from this movie.
Like, she was more deserving in Birdman than anything.
Yeah, exactly. I loved her supporting role in that movie. And she was going to win an Oscar eventually because she's super talented, but I would rather her win it for something else.
And my dad, and my brother Spencer, and my soul sister Chrissy, and my whole family. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. And to Doug Wald, who stood by me.
Oh, man. Fucking Natalie Portman got gypped. I wanted her to win her second one in a row.
And I realized at a moment like this, it's a huge confluence of luck.
Okay, weren't they supposed to end the broadcast right now? Which means they're going to have to rush through Best Picture.
So special and once in a lifetime. I'm so grateful.
So let's see. La La Land is one.
I think it's 1-5, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Brian,
5 or 6, I think.
So it didn't even win half of what it was nominated for.
And for being the greatest partner on this crazy adventure.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, so Terrence, what is your correct versus incorrect ratio right now?
So I'm looking at right now. I got 1, 2,
so much. I'm gonna hug the hell out of you when the feeling re-enters my body.
7, 8, 9, 10 right versus
a lot of growing and learning and work to do.
5, 6, 7,
and this guy
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wrong.
All right, so I got 14 correct, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wrong. So either way, Terrence, it was great playing you, sir, but it looks like I'm going to win no matter what, even if Moonlight doesn't win at all. So, but I only won by 3, so it's not like I completely dominated you. It was actually a really tough one.
Yeah, it's like it's respectable. Like I take it like this. Like even though I lost to you again, fine, 2 years in a row. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. But this is a respectable award show right now, honestly, because like everything is spread out. And what I like about this is like not one movie is dominant, even though some of it should have been. But I'm glad that it's more of a variety than anything.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the only way to top this off is just to have Moonlight win, and we're gonna go home happy, ladies and gentlemen. So,
but you know what? Like I started off slow too, and it's like the last couple ones kind of picked me up too. So
yeah, no, we actually like the last 6 have been very kind to us. But hey, I mean, they threw some shocks in there, like I said, with Casey Affleck winning Manchester by the Sea, and also Kenneth Lonergan winning Manchester by the Sea for original screenplay. Did not see that coming. So, yeah. So if you think about it, La La Land only won for Best Actress, Director, Cinematography, which, by the way, was the same 3 that Revenant won last year. So there you go. Except Revenant won Best Actor because Leo is not a chick. However, it won those 3, correct? But it didn't even win Best Picture. That's why I'm telling you. I think it's Moonlight because Spotlight won for Adapted Screenplay last year and Best Picture. And I believe it also won Best Editing, but I don't think Hacksaw Ridge has a chance. I would think Manchester by the Sea would have a better shot considering the Casey Affleck win now and the screenplay. So actually, it would probably be between Moonlight and Manchester, which would be a humongous upset if Manchester won.
I'm with you on that. But I have like a stronger faith in Hacksaw Ridge though. But I don't see La La Land winning, and I would not be surprised if it didn't. Honestly, because like you look at all the categories, like we expected going into the night, we expected La La Land to kind of sweep, but it didn't. Like you said, it didn't even win half of its awards it was nominated for. So
yeah.
Moonlight can take it, Manchester can take it, La La Land, and Hacksaw Ridge can take it. So It's a playing field now.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man, where like it's good. Everyone's throwing a bunch of fucking softballs up in the air, and like only one of them's gonna land, and we don't know which one. Oh shit! Here we go. So Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway will be presenting the Best Picture. That's classy as fuck.
Warren Beatty, man. The last movie I seen him in was Dick Tracy.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Terrence, that's a little old, man.
Yeah.
All right, and Warren Beatty is also married to one of your favorites from last year, Annette Bening.
Thank you very much.
This is it. This is it. Fuck.
The films we honor tonight.
Holy shit.
Touched our emotions.
Guys, I just want to let you know that the anticipation is just like brewing so hard in me. It feels like I have to go take a dump, but it's pure excitement. Just want to let you guys know.
Well, I think.
But
we said that our.
Speaking of politics, because he just brought that up, I'm actually really surprised that all their speeches were actually heartfelt. They were a little political, and no one got pissed off. There you go.
Yeah.
They show us the increasing diversity in our community and our respect.
All right.
All over the world.
Warren Beatty, I just want you to pull that little card out of the envelope and go, Moonlight, and I'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah, imagine if he does let's say Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, he's like, Best Picture winner, Lion.
I'm sorry. It's
I'm
not
sorry.
like my mistake.
Oh, it's so great. All right, man, this is it. They're going down the nominees, and I am just teething with excitement right now. That's right. I said teething, as in I'm growing new teeth because I'm so goddamn excited. Fences. Man, Terrence, what if like Fences or Hidden Figures won? What if one of those swept in there?
Wow, I'll be shocked. Fences wasn't okay. It was decent. The acting was better than the movie.
I gotta be honest with you. If you take out Arrival, Hell or High Water, and Lion, all the rest of them actually have a shot.
True. Very true.
Which is really kind of exciting because that's 6 nominees that have a chance. That'd be so weird if Arrival won. It's like we only won for sound editing and Best Picture.
Now, I will blow a gasket if Arrival wins. I swear. It's talking about Mark Rylance all over again. I'm telling you. I swear.
I feel so bad for Hell or High Water because like it tried so hard and like it didn't win anything. It's not going to win this either. It's like,
it's a solid movie, but it's one of those generic solid movies. It was just like a basic story. It's a simple story.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Sicario was kind of a simple story and it had the same feel since it was the same screenwriter.
But Sicario felt more deeper for the fact that the main antagonist was like his family got killed by a drug lord. So with this one, it's like, okay, I gotta get money to pay land back.
Oh, Moonlight. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, please, for the love of God, just fucking win it. Lion, why are you even in there? All right. I mean, the thing with Lion is I wasn't really expecting much, but I was actually surprised by it. Like, I know I rag on it because it's like the least favorited of the 9, but like I enjoyed it.
It's more. It's like I put it in the light of Spotlight to a degree where it's like it felt formulaic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then Hidden Figures was also really good. I was really surprised by that, and I am not shocked that it's in here because it definitely dealt with the gender inequality and the racial inequality, and did it in such an inspirational way without beating you over the head, and you felt very happy at the end. It's just it's good. It's a nice feel good movie. And the fucking Manchester by the Sea, if you want to go like cry your eyes out for 2 hours, but in a good way, there you go.
Well, as you can see, your brother has provided for that for something. Well, I can't be in the garden.
Yeah, I need to watch Manchester again. I only saw it once in October.
Yeah, me too. I gotta rewatch it again. I think I might buy it on Blu-ray tomorrow.
I kind of want to as well, just because I really liked it. And of course, La La Land doesn't even come out on Blu-ray until April.
That's like 6 weeks away.
This is the dream.
I'll just keep watching the DVD screener until it breaks or something. But yeah, I watched Whiplash earlier today, and I really wish Whiplash would have been the winner. Oh, Terence, this is it.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Here you go.
Warren Beatty, please read the right name.
Come on, Warren. Say it faster.
The Academy Award
For Best Picture.
Warren, just read it.
for Best Picture.
La La Land.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm a little disappointed that La La Land ended up taking the top prize and that Moonlight only won 2 things, but whatever.
It came kind of close to not winning though, because it wasn't sweeping the night.
It was a losing battle, and I was going in there hopeful, and fuck me.
So I think they at least won 5.
They won picture, actress, director, cinematography, song, music.
So 6.
So 6, yeah.
Still not half, but decent amount.
Oh, god damn it! Moonlight was supposed to be the one to break through. What happened? Okay, well, Terrence and I don't need to watch the end of this because we know how this ends, so... Yeah, I guess. So, Terrence, overall, what did you think about the show?
I'm satisfied with it, though, honestly. No major upset, but the upsets that did happen, I'm satisfied with because, all the awards are spread out. Because the ones that won deserve to win. You think of Hacksaw Ridge when it comes to editing. You think of, what else? Visual effects won and everything. Production design and everything. But I'm glad, La La Land didn't dominate it. But, that's where the fact that parody comes in and everything. So I'm pretty satisfied with the overall show and who actually won awards. I'm happy, totally happy that Viola won. Not happy that Emma Stone won because she did not deserve it. But overall, nothing where I'm going to have a heart attack over like Mark Rylance did last year, but satisfied. I'm satisfied.
You know what's really funny is that, I can't believe Ryan Gosling is in this Best Picture winner instead of, Place Beyond the Pines and Blue Valentine. It's just... and it's the same thing with Emma Stone. It's yeah, she was in Birdman, but, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be one of those people that likes the movie and it turns into hate for some weird reason. Yeah. I just think that, out of all the nominees, there's more emotionally, palpable and powerful films like Moonlight that I really wish it would have just snuck in there because... Wait. The fuck?
Shut up. What's this,
Oh, shit! What the fuck? Terrence, are you fucking seeing this?
They just pull Steve Harvey.
Wait.
Personally, I blame Steve
Are
Harvey.
you serious?
I would like to see you get an Oscar anyway. Why can't we just give out a whole bunch of them? I'm going to be really proud to hand this to my friends from Moonlight. That's nice of you.
Wait, what?
What happened?
I once... Warren, what did you do? I want to tell you what happened. I opened the envelope, and it said, Emma Stone, La La Land. That's why I took such a long look at Faye and at you. I wasn't trying to be funny. Well, you were.
Oh my God!
So Steve Harvey. What did I say?
Holy shit!
Steve Harvey.
Holy shit! I am so glad we didn't turn off the TV. I cannot fucking believe that just happened. That was legit. That was not a bit. Moonlight just won Best Picture. Oh my God! Oh, thank fucking God. Dude, I'm in shock.
This is unprecedented right now. That's never happened at Oscars.
Very clearly.
Barry Jenkins, holy shit. Okay, Terrence, we gotta go on the social medias right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
And I have to say, and it is true, it's not fake. We've been on the road with these guys for so long, and I'm so gracious, so generous of them. My love to La La Land.
Oh my God. Terrence, I am actually so proud at that mistake because now, like, that was the biggest switcheroo ever.
Stage accepting this time.
Oh my God. Okay, now we can actually turn it off. Or I'm just going to mute it. So.
That was.
Okay, so here's the deal. I said, like, a couple weeks ago that, like, Moonlight will be the film to be remembered in 2016. Now it is a definite fact it will be remembered because I cannot believe they did a switcheroo like that. And Warren Beatty was actually being serious, like, because the La La Land producers actually got up there and they actually accepted the award and they snuck in there like, no, Moonlight won. Like, what the fuck?
Dude,
so
that is. I don't even know what to say. Like,
I'm not like I am so happy right now from that shock. Like, I can't believe at what we just fucking witnessed.
And I called it like oddly because imagine it's like a Steve Harvey thing, and like boom, it happens.
Wow.
This is something though. This is crazy.
I can't believe it won. Listen. You know what? To quote La La Land, to the fools who dream. I dreamed for the longest time that fucking Moonlight was going to win. Terrence, I'm being honest with you. I didn't think it had no chance because it is a very different, very heavy type of movie. But I'm so glad it did, though. Oh man. Well, you know what, Terrence? There's really nothing more to say, man. Like that was pretty much the finale of the show. Was the screw up.
Dude, that
was probably my favorite Oscar ceremony we've done together, for sure. Wow. Thank you.
That's something. And you're proving your track record is true. But about, screenplay wins Best Picture. So.
Wow. That is amazing. So it won 3 awards, which are deservedly so. The Adapted Screenplay, Best Picture, and Supporting Actor. Well, you know what, man? Like, that's just fucking awesome. So, Terrence, just to tally up.
So I did have 11, but I think let me see.
We have to recount now because of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, so I have 10 now.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so I got 15 right out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I got 15 out of 24, which means I did a little over half, which is not that good in the grand scheme of things. So,
no, but that last one, you was like a basketball player. Just hit the game-winning shot. You went 10 for 21 or whatever, and you hit the game-winning shot. That's it. That's all that matters. You won the game.
Terrence, you do realize that that thing was that broadcast was recorded. Those La La Land producers got up in excitement, and they thought they won. And then the Moonlight people, the camera went to the audience when they actually won, and they looked shocked as shit. Wow.
Dude, because I see Giselle in the background. He looks serious, totally serious. Like, you just won. To come to find out, you lost. But that's something, though, to be called up.
Yeah,
Stage, and then come to find out, you didn't win.
Dude, Terrence, I'm so glad we didn't turn off the TV.
Dude, imagine that though.
Yeah, imagine if like we just assumed La La Land won and we just ended the show like that, and then, but as soon as I saw, because I had it on mute, right? As soon as I saw Jimmy Kimmel shove the Moonlight card in front of the screen, I was like, wait a minute, did they just pull a Steve Harvey? And you just said that. You fucking just said that. Wow. Holy shit, guys. I mean, I don't even know how to end this. Like, that was a great way to end the podcast and a great way to end the ceremony. Yeah, Terrence, this is definitely my favorite one we've done so far. For sure. It was exciting, and that whole 4 hours actually went by very fast. So, dude, I had a lot of fun. Just real quick before we end it, where can the people find you on Twitter?
At Mr. TPJ on Twitter. Facebook, you want to friend me under my name, Terence Page. And Instagram, T_Page88. And wow.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what to say. For me, it's at Real Chase Sleep. Subscribe to my podcast and stuff. You know, Terrence pops on occasionally when I have good films to talk about. I'll just bring him on for shit and throughout the year. And then, of course, he will be on next year's Oscars, which right now the standing is I'm up 2-1, and Terrence will win next year, and we'll be at a tie again. So
hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, so. Yeah, Terrence, thanks for doing this once again, buddy. And, yeah, we'll just look forward to another new... Fuck, man, that was just fucking impressive. I'm just going to end this.
That was the ending to end all endings.
It was the ending to end all endings. I don't want to screw it up anymore. That was so goddamn perfect. Goodbye, everyone. Happy Oscars. And buy Moonlight on Tuesday on Blu-ray. This is not an endorsement from A24. I'm just telling you to do it. Go fucking do it. All right, good night. And we're out. Holy...